All right, welcome back. If you're watching the recording, this will be part 4 of our first game that I kind of did on Humankind, the Turtle campaign. I'm playing an offline game as the Khmer, but we're not going to load that. We're going to load the Turtles save file as the Norse. And I believe at the end of the last session, I was getting super frustrated with the Huns because they just kept spawning more units out of thin air, which apparently is their ability to spend influence to suddenly pull units out of thin air. And then in addition to that, they get more food when they They get more food when they kill units, and then that allows them to spawn even more units. So they kind of have this innate snowball mechanic. So we do have the units to beat them. We are an era ahead of them, and we have pikes, which beat the Hunnic horde units that they run around with. I just need to build a lot of pikes, and just like nothing but pikes. I was disappointed in the crossbows. They weren't really that effective. They act like the nomad tribes. Killing them gives them food, and enough food spawns another horde. Yeah. So like the Neolithic tribes at the beginning of the game. So my army is going to get wiped out here over on the Hunnic continent. I think I was close to getting one of their cities, but then they spawned a gazillion units. So I just need to build. I think I just do nothing but pikes. Pikes, pikes, and more pikes, because the pikes just get a huge bonus against their Hunnic hordes. So I think that's just need to spam that unit and just like don't let up. It was frustrating though because I built enough units that like I literally had bankrupted my civ. So like I literally could not build more units. I had so many. And then I killed their whole army, and then they spawned a second army, and then I killed that army. But then the third army that spawned took out my units because they were so beat up by that point. So yeah, pretty frustrating, but just pikes, pikes, more pikes. Don't stop building them. Just continue building pikes, and then keep killing their units until finally we can get their war score down to 0. So that's the plan. The other thing that was making this awkward was having to sail across the water. I had some units that just died because they were in the water and couldn't get out of the water to avoid dying. And then every battle was like starting with me having half my army in the water. So frustrated. Crossbows introduces the line of sight type. It was just so weird because like the crossbow unit would be like it would be like 2 tiles away, and they'll be like, well, you don't have line of sight. I was like, how do I not have line of sight? It's the unit's right there. Do I have to be standing next to them? So the line of sight thing seemed extremely wonky. Like, what's the point of having a 3-range unit if you have to stand next to the other unit to shoot? So I found the crossbows to be very ineffective. They just didn't do that well. At the very least, against an all-horse swarm, the pikes feel like they're better units. If this game ever loads. All tiles between it and the unit need to be clear. That's just insane. So range units can only function if there's no melee unit in front of them to block for them. That makes no sense at all. That literally makes no sense. Anyway, is it possible to see how much influence? I don't think so. Oh boy, we got scrambled pixels. There we go. Alright. So we were like in the middle of a turn here because I got frustrated last time. Obviously you need to get back to land or else you're going to die. So let's take a look at how bad the situation is over here. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. My units are definitely going to... Yeah, most of them are dead, and the ones that are left have like no health left. So what? Yeah, I mean, I did kill. I mean, look, I did kill a ton of their units again. But yeah, it's not pretty. Let's see if we can kill one more unit before these guys are dead. So I think my unit will die from this attack. Let's try to maximize the bonuses while we can. Yeah, look, even this incredibly crippled unit gets plus 15 strength advantage. Because the base strength is 34, and then plus 8 from anti-cav. So they're basically 42 strength base against these things. That's an enormous advantage. 99. Oh, are you kidding me? Sadly, my unit died. But you can kill this guy. At least we'll get rid of another opponent. Like, my units are so low they're gonna die, but maybe I can kill one more? That would be my hope. Information. I'll at least move you in here. Can't quite get that unit, yeah. I mean, we killed a gazillion units of theirs. It's just, they kept spawning more endlessly. Like, literally endlessly. So that's the end of this battle. Which cost me, apparently, 4 war support. They gained 190 food, so that's probably 2 more units for them. And this battle's over and all the units are dead. Yeah, I mean, even in this battle where my units were incredibly beat up, I still killed a lot of units. I still killed 9 units, even in this battle that went poorly. Alright, so we'll be back. We almost had gotten them down to war score of 0 there. Come on, game. Yeah, their war score was all the way down to 9. We were that close to forcing an end to the war. We needed to win, like, 1 more battle. Alright, so come on back on the land. And, it's time for more pikes. Well, food is not as high as I would like here. Oh well. Well, we're going to be losing more pop to turn into pikes, but we can solve that down the road. Terrapin Creek, Gallipolis, and Turtletown. Yeah, we just need to go back over there with a lot of pikes. Now, this city has a lot of food. So why does this city not have as much? I guess it's just the terrain. Yeah, I guess it's just the terrain is not that great. Actually, we probably need... How much do these pikes cost to build again? They are 200. Okay. Apparently the stability is about to go way, way up. When does this come? Where's all that come? Oh, from Statue of Zeus. We just finished Statue of Zeus. That's right. All right, so let's talk to this other civ we met. Let's see if we can trade. So this is one of the things I learned, which is that the game is really broken in terms of just trading for resources. So like each one of these T is plus 2% food on every city per T. Or we could get this, which is plus 2 industry on all makers quarters. I mean, are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. Now that they actually ask for a lot of money. I've been finding that you can get these often for super cheap. How much money do I have, by the way? But like this is 180. I mean, that's like nothing. And they all provide stability too. Plus 4 stability for each one of these. I have 1100 gold. So like I could get plus 6% food or whatever, but I think I'd rather buy these even though they're expensive. I probably need to hold on to some money though, because I'm going to be paying higher unit costs. So anyway, this stuff's really crazy. And Georgetown, you're now pop 16. You've got the... So I'm going to have you build these two, even though it's going to take you longer to walk pikes over there. I can you can only do them in 2 turns. I was trying to 1-turn them. Silk's one of the more expensive. I mean, Silk's very good. Alright, I do not remember what you were doing, unit. I don't suppose I can upgrade you into anything. No? Well, whatever. Oh, that's right. I was going to have you explore over here if I could get open borders with them. That's right. You were going to explore. Wow. Now I remember. What is this? The Nubians have a special interest in this place. Okay, great. Alright, you now, let's get you back to safety. I want to get you up there, but I think it's safer to move you away from where they're located. So I'll just move you down this way. Then you can loop around. So I have one crossbow down here. Yeah, you guys can just... Where's the best place for you to hang out? Probably right here. And just chill. Yeah, my gold generation is not great in this game. Look, just like that, I build 3 pikes and now I'm at -8 per turn. Also, this game's lagging a bit. So yeah, money seems like the way you we finally finished ransacking that.
And take anything that's not nailed down.
All right, now we can maybe finish exploring over here. The Huns seem to be by far the largest of these AIs. They actually have more. I was going to say they have more air stars than me, but I think that's wrong. Because they're in the previous era. Now they might shift into a different civ soon, or different culture, and then they wouldn't be the Huns, which would be fine with me. We can probably stay in this era for a little while to get more stars, because there's not really a huge incentive to go to the next era until we're ready to research these techs, and we're clearly not close to that at all right now. So I think we'll stay. I mean, we've been getting all these stars for killing units. Yeah. All right. So this ship, I think, was just exploring over there. All right, all you pikes, I want you to gather up over there, but I'm hesitant to move you over water too much. And more pikes. More. More. At least these units are pretty fast to... You know, it's weird, though, because it's so... Like, these units are cheap to build. The thing that keeps you from building more is that you eventually run out of population and run out of money to build them. But it's kind of weird that they're not more expensive to build. It feels like they're a little too cheap. Maybe they'll need to rebalance unit costs at some point. All right, so you come join. Yeah, over here, you. Same deal. Probably take about 5 or 6 turns to get a new force ready. And then we'll go from there. So I have gotten a chance to, you know, if you might remember, we were kind of debating, do we play the Khmer or do we play the Norwegians? The Khmer, way better economically, but I would not really have been able to explore and get around the map if I had not been playing the Norse. So I kind of am glad with the choice I made. 11 idle armies.
Raise the mainsail. Make full sail. Loose the mainsail.
Still out here exploring. This is all the Huns' territory right now, over here. Like, if we look at the world map, I guess they don't have... I guess there's one other nation we haven't met yet that's here, and then this other country that we did meet, the Nubians, are on this continent. There must be another... Oh, there's another AI we haven't met over here somewhere, because they're still alive. There's 2 we haven't met yet. One is obviously the Green Nation. All right. I don't think they have any ships over here to kill my units trickling in, but just to be safe, I'm going to keep these units kind of over by the coast as much as possible. More. More pikes. Ah, whoops. I need you to embark on from the shallow tiles to get over there. Oh well. More pikes. Nobody makes a fool of me, Huns. I don't care how much it costs. Although this is probably the last turn I'm running a group of pikes because of just how expensive they are. This city probably should not have built them because of the transit distance involved in getting over from Georgetown all the way over there. All right, anyway. Yeah, pikes are good against their units. I get by far the best matchup with the pike. All right. So this is good for research. Money from ongoing trade. Money on market quarter. I have no market quarter, so that's not going to do anything. This is one turn, so I'll just knock that out. Alright, let's see if you can spot anything over here. I might have you just like scout out the landing area to make sure it's safe to bring in these units. So I probably should have had that ship down there, but that's okay. Liz just sent me a picture of Sid that I will share with you. Sydney says go for the Zerg Rush. That's how you play it. Where is it? Alright. He is obviously staring at Liz upstairs on the couch. So there he is. He likes to cuddle up with us. Very cute. So he doesn't like coming downstairs here where I have the stream set up. So that's why he doesn't come down here too much. But he's really good. Oh, that's not so great. Georgetown minus... Okay, well, the good news is minus 15 food is not that big a deal. Because we eat 154 food, and that would have been more significant earlier in the game. So I guess that's kind of like whatever. All right, so the one other thing we need to do is we probably need to start pulling in a little bit more money here. So I'm going to start shifting some from industry over to money in a couple of these cities. And I think I'm going to have to make some mark. Oh, well, never mind. Hold on. Turtletown needs to get that to finish in one turn. Okay. Oh, and I need to turn on the thing that shows the districts. Now, I have built exactly one of these merchant ones in Gallipolis. Gallipolis will be a great location. I can put more of them over here, so I'll probably build a cluster of them in these otherwise useless desert tiles, because Gallipolis is not exactly hurting for production. Gallipolis actually has the most industry for me right now, and then it'll actually be worthwhile to build some of this stuff that's like plus money on each. Yeah, plus money on this one, food market, and then it'll be worthwhile to build that.
So these are the Babylonians. It can only be an advantage to have a neighbor as smart as you are.
So this is nice. Colony model. Create a city with a small package of infrastructure already built. Starts with all infrastructure from eras 1 to 2. So any cities we build from now on will have that. The peasants, you might be like, wait a minute, why would I train peasants? It's like, well, these are these are the units that spawn automatically when your cities get attacked. So like you always get some basic defense. All right, now so is this? So we're now.
Even leaders and empires.
This is the Huns are now the Babylonians, or no? Never mind. This is a new civ we hadn't met before. Where are they located?
We welcome this opportunity for dialogue.
Oh, they purchased horses for 10 gold. Okay, great. How much does it cost to buy theirs? 99. No. Why were they able to purchase for 10 and it cost me 99? I don't know. You might say, why would you even want that? Well, remember, if you have like those animal stables, it's plus 5 food per horse. So having more horses does actually help. Anyway, I don't think I can afford to spend money given my dire economic straits right now. Ah, that's how we met the Babylonians. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and, for the moment, we'll try to get... Might as well try to improve relations for right now.
Wonderful! Forward to glory.
We are much more powerful than them. Another nation is... Oh, so they're being attacked by the Nubians. And it looks like they're about to die. Well, maybe not. Anyway, we'll scout them out in a little bit. For right now, I'm still scouting out the Huns. You can turn off the map snapping to various pop-ups. for the most part, I've enjoyed being able to see where stuff is. Okay, that was obnoxious, but... Alright, well, maybe we will turn that off. Okay. Alright, come on over. Alright, so you're good there for right now. Let's get all these new units up here. And then we'll see about moving them out in like a turn or two. Probably can't afford to build too many more units, but...
Keep together.
Yeah, I need another turn or so to gather these. As I said, I can't really afford too many more units right now, so... Maybe next turn they all gather, and then the turn after that they start shipping out.
March.
They're all on like the follow the leader plan here. Except for this poor guy. He's still, So what's the fastest way to get over here? Alright, it is indeed through the desert. Just checking to make sure that's the fastest path. Alright. So you still have 2 moves left. Yeah, I need to declare where to go. So we'll stay here on this tile, because otherwise I'd get stuck there, and I would rather be in the shallow water for this turn,
Short and safe.
just for safety's sake. Alright. Let's get you into the water eventually, so you can go over and scout out their territory, because we have open borders now. And you, I wanted to come down here. If you're wondering what the heck is up with the pathfinding, I think it's there's rough... Yeah, this is rough water here. You can't see it because my graphics are so terrible, but this tile costs 2 movement, so it's actually faster to move around it. Even though it doesn't look like that. Alright, and then this ship can scout out the landing site for my units. Still want to go for this city. At least the Huns had to spend an awful lot of pop. They're down to only 6 pop in that city. At least for right now. Okay, you, I want to work on... Your stability is climbing rapidly because you built Statue of Zeus. Let's get another one of these Maker's Quarters down. For right now. Terrapin Creek, you just finished a pike. For right now, I think you're okay. Gotta run. Let's see what we can do to generate some more money in here. Liz texted and said, I said Zerg for doggos. Oh, just so you can see his setup upstairs. It looks like he's watching me stream. I know he's not actually, but it looks like he's watching me stream. It's very cute. All right, what do we got here? We want to try to generate some more money. Ongoing trade, that's not going to do much. I don't have any market quarters. Okay, well, let's try to get something more useful then. All right, plus food on river. That's not terrible, but it is a kind of a pricey. How many harbors do we have? I think we have 2, or do we have 1? Plus 3 food on harbor. I guess that's not going to do that much. This one is useful, though, because it's plus 2 industry per copper, and then another plus on all Maker's Quarters, and plus on adjacent Maker's Quarters, so I think I'll get that for right now. And then I want to grab this at some point. Plus 1 science per researcher and plus 2 researcher slots. Just kind of an expensive building. Alright, so here... Plus 3 money on harbor. Do I even have a harbor here? I guess I have 1. I think here I want to just go for this, because it'll allow me to run more researchers. Sydney's scared to go down. Yeah, we don't understand why he's scared to go downstairs. Alright, anyway. I think we need to run more merchant specialists here. That actually does make a big difference to get those extra ones. Alright, plus on merchant's quarter. I don't have any merchant quarters. This appears to be a terrible deal. Plus 3... 500 production for plus 3 money. Like, do they understand how numbers work in this game? Because that's awful. So here, stability's fine. What should we do to increase? Food is fine. We certainly don't need food. You know, we could try to make this another area where we get money. Like, we could build some of these districts. Like this hinterland down here. Oh, I can't build next to these. Oh, that's too bad. These are best placed next to luxury resources. And I don't have luxury resources, do I? Yeah, the land is pretty awful down here, isn't it? Pretty lousy land. Also, the real poverty point down here probably should have been just an outpost and not its own city, because it kind of sucks to use up a city slot for something this bad. But I didn't know that at the time. Clear. I don't know why it keeps having these clear ruins. There's no ruins to be cleared, so I don't know why that keeps popping up. Oh well. Let's see if we can continue. Oh, I said this before on stream. This city is misplaced. This is not where this city. This city should not have gone on this tile. I put it in the wrong spot, but again, I was still learning. All right, now we could research quarter, and you know, this might not be the worst thing because there are a fair number of strategic resources here. We could also just use this as a big research center because we can just build in the desert, you know, where these tiles kind of stink. And the best place to put research quarters is next to strategic resources. So like there's a hidden resource here and there's a hidden resource over here somewhere. Either that or, actually industry's kind of low. I should probably just increase production, shouldn't I? We could always build research districts down here just in the desert where the land's garbage. All right, I'll go for this to increase production. Meanwhile, down here in poor old real poverty point, which is hurting badly for food. Oh, this city's actually got some nice research districts. All right, stability's fine. We could build more districts. Let's see if there's something more valuable that we could build. This wouldn't be bad because it's plus science on research quarter and plus on adjacent science. But I think I really could use something that increases production here, just because this industry is pretty sad in this. Let's go here. That'll increase industry by a good bit. All right, so what did we just finish? That's right, we finished feudalism. So now what do we want? Now we're starting to get into the parts of the tech tree I'm not as familiar with. All right, this I think we want. +4 money on harbor. I have a lot of harbors. And, oh, it'll also increase our units' ability to cross the sea, because this is what the land units turn into. So I think this is really useful. Anything else? This hamlet's pretty cool, too, because it can be placed anywhere. It doesn't have to be next to your existing stuff. All right, minus industry cost knights. That wouldn't be bad to build either. +1 unit slot for army is nice. Sword would be good because it is higher base strength than pike, but I feel like the pikes are better for the conflict I'm waging. And then this lets me merge cities. So I do want to test this out as well, because I would like to merge the real poverty point with Terrapin Creek. I'd like to just merge these two together to free up a city slot, but that doesn't feel as needed right now. Further down the road, we have this, which is another upgrade to like your makers districts. This is the one that finally upgrades your units plus experience on creating a unit. Wait, per iron? Wait, 25 experience per iron? That feels a little broken. Shouldn't it just be 25 experience? I don't know. Minus pollution. This will be good to have plus per trader. And then I don't know what that is. Plus 10% science. +1 stability per researcher. Oh, that's kind of nice. If you're running a lot of researchers, obviously. But I think this is the tech we want for right now. We have to go through this older tech? Okay, well that's fine. Okay. Alright, we're getting there. We're coming back, Huns. Okay, yeah, okay. Access to your copper was purchased for 20 gold. Okay, whatever. Alright. A lot of pikes. I think I can move these units out next turn. So like if this stack moves next turn, it would be like here. I got this to clear the way. A ship at least. Alright, I'm not seeing any enemy units right here. So it looks like we can maybe land safely over here. So why don't you why don't you guys stay there for this turn? And then next turn they can move like to here, and then the following turn land. Yeah, they could get like to this turn next time. This tile next turn. Okay, that works.
We feel this proposal would benefit
An alliance. Yeah, I have pretty good relations with the Nubians. Okay.
Yes, I cannot
Doesn't hurt to
dispute
have
the
one,
benefit in that.
Okay,
We
why do I
feel
have a
this
grievance with
proposal will
them?
benefit all.
They want a
Interesting.
cultural agreement.
We will reflect upon it.
How about this? We'll accept for money.
Demonstrate genuine fairness, and anything is possible.
Okay, they didn't like that. Okay, well, fine.
I'm disappointed and worried.
Lovely.
Okay, sure. Whatever.
Impressive. A cultural wonder that makes me want to pull out my toy blocks and go
So we could
crazy.
fight with this. Oh, these are... Yeah, sure. Okay. This is like a barbarian city, I guess, or something? A violent tribe dwells. Okay, sure. Oh, well, we're not going to declare war against that other nation. So I guess we'll ignore them for right now. At least we're getting a decent
Well,
scout of what this continent
Another
looks like
empire
with the
has
Huns.
certainly left a mark on the world with this cultural wonder.
Actually, the Babylonians look like they're doing pretty well in this war against the Nubians. Alright. Once we have this next tech, or no, not this next tech, we need another tech past this. So we're getting close to an agrarian star, and then, oh yeah, if we get one more territory, we'll have the expansion star. I'm not worried about stars at all. I'm actually not first in fame right now, which is kind of surprising, but I think I will be pretty soon. Is that a goodie hut south of the Barb City? I believe it was over there. I think there was one over here. Yeah, I can, but in order to get it, I have to path over here. I can still probably do it though. It's probably still worthwhile. All right, you chill there, and then are we done for this turn? Yes. Okay. So we're gonna embark on this turn, and we'll be on. Wow, I'm close to a bunch of stars, aren't I? Access to your iron was purchased for 30 gold. Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering when the Huns are gonna advance their era. Maybe they don't want to do that while they're in the middle of a war. All right, so let's first of all, again, make sure there's no ships over here, anything like that. Okay. There are not, as far as we can see.
Blades in the water.
All right, can I get there?
Acknowledged.
Don't really want to fight until I can get out of the stupid water. Yeah. Oh, here we go again. They're not going to let me get out of the water, are they? If I could just get out of the darn water with these units. I'm just not sure how I'm supposed to fight when I can't get out of the darn water before any fighting takes place. Let's stay here for this turn and move up those other units. Alright, we'll be able to land next turn. Or at least get over there. Alright, so we can explore this, so we might as well. Note that these ships are not healing. Or if they are healing very slowly. Alright, the 160 gold actually helps a good bit. Because of how sad my finances are right now. Yeah, you can stay there for right now. And here comes this other delayed pike still on its way. Alright, so Gallipolis finished this. Its stability is still going up. Let's keep keep building these. So like I can build here. And we've got kind of a little triangle going on. But that does mean that later on, wait, wouldn't that cost me? Yeah, that's minus production though. So I don't actually want to build there. It's not showing it, but it's actually -3 production. Why not just go here for 1 less gold? But yeah, we'll just go here instead. Yeah, I want to build this district, and then once I have that in place, I'll add this +1 money on market quarter per adjacent one, and +2 money, and then that'll help me out a good bit with my money woes. All right, what do we just finish here? Forge. Okay, so now that we finished the forge, it's time to build another pike. And we actually have a chance to, what do we have here? 100 fame per estate star. That's not bad. Prevents the spread of other empires' sphere of influence through controlled territories. So that would mean we could just keep people out. It's not bad. Double the fame from the aesthetic star. I don't think I need that though. This is, do I really need to keep other cultures out? Probably not. So the aesthetic star is the one from influence. Right now that would increase the reward from 58 to, yeah, at the moment that doesn't feel that great. Can you disembark further to the south of the enemy? Yeah, I might be able to. The problem is they're probably going to run over and fight me as soon as I get close. Let's see what happens. The Babylonians reached the Middle Ages with the English. Okay. Oh god, here we go again. Once again, they're putting me into a battle with me not able to move. Okay. They are at least not going to be pulled into this battle. This stack better not die, because I cannot reposition them. Like, are they just going to be moved back into the water again next turn, where they can't, where they're just going to, like, are they just going to be in the water and then dead on this turn? Can I get out of the goddamn water before the battle starts? Like, I can never get out of the freaking water. Did they actually go into the water themselves? I think they did. Like, I just can't get out of the damn water. I just need to land my soldiers. This is ridiculous. I don't want my soldiers to insta-die constantly because they're in the water and then they can't move afterwards. It's insane. Anyway, I'm like, can you please just let me get out of the freaking water? It's insane. So, I am not going to accept 4 units dying at the end of this turn because they won't let me move them. If that's the case, I can just go back a turn and have them sit in the middle of the water instead of 1 turn off the coast, and then they won't be pulled into the freaking battle. Anyway, I do have an actual ship here, don't I? Can I use my ship? Naval combat needs a lot of work in this game. Like, what is going on here? I have a ship on this tile, and I can't use the freaking ship. Why is this all taking place in the water? This doesn't even make sense. God damn it, I'm so much stronger than them, and I just can't land. Ugh. So they sent their whole military is now in the water too. This is what I don't like is that you don't even control when the battle starts. It's just you're in a battle and it's like, what? I didn't start a battle. It just happens. You're just instantly in a battle and you can't control it because the AI moves on your turn. That is very frustrating. I'm just going to reload back to the previous turn because I know that when this is over, that group that's in the water is then going to be dead because they will not have any movement left because they took part in a battle and they're in the water, so they will be dead. So I have to go back 1 turn. This is so stupid. This can't be the way that the combat system works when you're trying to land units. I can't get them out of the darn water. I said that over and over again. They can't get out of the freaking water. So dumb. Like, I actually have a ship here that should be able to escort my land units onto the beach. And if they can't do that, if the AI can just insta-combat me when I'm on the water, I don't really know what to say. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to try this. We're going to sit back here in the water, and then on the following turn, because they can't initiate a battle here. They're land units. They can't initiate a battle here. We're going to just sit right here, and then next turn we'll move here, or whatever, and go from there. But we're going to be well off the ship. Like, we're going to be way, way, way off the shore, so they can't start a battle with these units this turn. And then next turn, we can move to the shore, and then we won't be in the middle of the ocean when combat starts. Or whatever the heck is going on. Anyway. This is really ridiculous. Like, I can actually beat the Huns if they would just let me get my units onto land, instead of whatever this is. Yeah.
Eyes on the water. Keeping watch. Eyes on the water.
I'm sorry if I'm frustrated. It's just, I built the army. It's a stronger army. Now will the game freaking let me use that army instead of having them trapped in the middle of the water? Actually, you should go right here. I get the most visibility here.
Look out on the main map.
All right, so what was I building here before? Ah, yes, I was building this over here. Oh, and I think I was assigning, yeah. Okay, close. I want another pike here, I remember. I guess that was it. All right, let's do this again. So we saw that before. All right. Varys is saying once you get better landing ships, this won't be as much of an issue. All right. Oh, what's this? Are you kidding me? Well, at least we managed to get to the shore, so they won't insta-die. I really, really do not like this AI moving when it's my turn. Really do not like the whole AI can move on my turn. Alright. What? Wait, I only have 1 tile I can deploy on? Are you kidding me? This is such bullshit. I get 1 tile to deploy on? Are you kidding me? Come on! I can't do anything! They won't even let me put my units down! This is ridiculous! I can't place my units! They won't let me put them down! I have 11 units and they won't let me place them! Come on! This is insane! Come on! Oh, come on! They get to place every unit and I get to place 1? That's such bullshit! Come on! I mean, what am I supposed to do? You guys watching, what am I supposed to do? They won't let me place my units on the map. What am I supposed to do? All I have to do is just get my units on the ground and they will win, and the game won't let me do it. Instead, they just move around every unit, and now their 1 freaking unit is on the ground, and they're just all gonna run in and kill that 1 unit, because apparently the AI moves when it's not my turn. When it's like, I just don't even know what I can't do anything. This is insanely stupid, and they get to and like they even get to play when it's not their turn. Cannot be done as it is not your turn to play. I'm sorry, this is awful. This is just terrible. Like, and now my unit's just dead. Now my pike is just dead because every single one of their units got to run around and shoot at it individually, and I can't. Apparently, I can't make use of all the units I've built. And now they'll get extra war score for winning. I just cannot even put in words how awful this is. It's really bad that the AI can. Oh, now I get to do shit. Okay, great. Now I actually get to do something. Can I actually use my goddamn units now? But, like, they just get to kill all my units before the battle even starts. And, like, they literally get to kill everything before the... And, like, now I have to fight... Like, it's one unit at a time coming on shore as they just sit there and pick them apart. Like, I can't win this battle. It's so unbelievably stacked against me. It's absurd. No, we're not doing this. We're gonna do it over fucking again. Gonna do it over again. Once again, we gotta try this again. Somehow we have to land and not get attacked instantly at the start of the turn. So we gotta go back another turn again and try this thing again. We have to land, yeah, Rayson is right. We have to land really, really far to the south where they are not present because we can't land anywhere near a city or they magically get to attack before we can do anything. I can't remember getting this frustrated over combat in a game in a long time. This is so bad, you guys. This is so bad. No, I couldn't land more turns. I couldn't land units. They would have all come aboard one at a time as they got shot to death. I actually could not land more units. They would have had to fight they would have to fight off the water one tile at a time as 10 of their units just sit there shooting me to death. No, it wouldn't have worked. Jesus Christ. All right, so how do we have to land like down here and hope that that works? So instead of the logical landing spot here, we have to hope that the AI doesn't notice if we're down here and just do obnoxious, insane stuff for no reason. So I guess we'll shift everything over here and just try to do something like that. I don't know. It actually has nothing to do with the cliffs at all. It's just like the AI gets to bushwhack your units when they land, because apparently they get to first strike you in like this super unfair fashion. The game was very unclear. It's very unclear what's going to start a battle or like right now. So this is what's really frustrating. Right now, there's no units here. No units. I have a ship here providing sight. Like, this is basically a scout. It's providing sight. And the beaches are empty. They're not guarded. Nobody there. So what do? I'm like, oh, the game is telling me this is an unguarded beach. So I can sail up and land. But suddenly, as I'm approaching, a unit moves out of the fog. And suddenly, there's a battle there. I just don't think you can have a turn-based strategy game. Turn-based. Not real-time. Turn-based, where stuff happens, the AI is doing things when it's not your turn, and the information the game is telling you is lying to you. I just don't think you can have a game like that. How can you have a game where I have a scout providing vision, telling me that I can land here safely, but I actually can't land there safely, because the minute I try to, units run out of the city and then attack. I mean... And it's actually not a special ability of cavalry at all. So let's grab this curiosity for the third time. It's bad. It's bad. Really bad. Really, really bad. And I like a lot of things this game is doing, but this is infuriating. Yeah, it's not a special ability. The AI just moves on your turn and suddenly does stuff that, and just like the game is lying to you in terms of telling you what's safe and what isn't. So whatever. We'll land down here. We're gonna pick these 3 tiles. These 3. And let's hope that these 3 tiles will be safe to land. Because they're probably in this city and they have 6 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe they can get there. Who knows? But we'll move down here and we'll just attack from this location instead. And that's just what we gotta do. That's just what we gotta do, apparently. Well, live and learn. Their combat model clearly is not, just does not, can't handle naval landings, like, at all. Very clearly cannot handle naval landings. All right. Let's try again. Although this time I'll actually just save the game here so I don't have to redo these moves again. This is the Turtles game. Yeah, no, I mean, I appreciate the suggestions. All right, so we've seen all this before on previous turns. All right, so these units have to get onto land or shallow water or else they die. So we'll just continue shifting them over a little bit. We also have another pike now to play around with down here. All right, so from here, next turn, these units can move out from here. Because, like, they can move to, like, down here. And then they'll be able to move up to the shoreline from there. We'll just make sure, excuse me, that there's no weird... Well, we'll measure out the movement next turn. All right, so you ships, now we finally get to move you further. See if there's anything interesting over here.
Acknowledged. All hands to stations.
All right, just scouting over there. All right, and let's get you onto shore. I guess that's as good as we can do. And then you're going to scout out their territory. Wait a minute. Since when do I have... Oh, because we signed an alliance, we get vision. That's right. Okay. So I guess we don't have to scout out your territory. It looks like they just captured Babylon, so they're apparently winning this war against the Babylonians. Or no, now they're the English, apparently. I don't really love the way that they change around the culture. I don't know. I mean, I guess in some ways it's kind of cool that they change culture, but in other ways it's not so great. So they just conquered Babylon. Wait, they only have 1 city? Is that right? The Nubians have 1 city? Okay, well, they'll be easy to conquer later on down the road. And there's still that outpost up there. Okay. All right, so for right now, you can just chill here. Continue providing vision. I guess we could explore... No, I want vision here. I'll just keep you here for right now. All right, you do not have enough movement to get on land. All right. Oh, here's our other pike trickling in. Maybe you'll be able to land in normal fashion from up here. Maybe you can be a sacrificial offering. No, I'll land you once the other units have already landed. All right. Alrighty, so what do we work on now here? Probably this, because it's +1 science per researcher and more researcher slots. Either that, or is there another district that would be useful? So we've already built kind of our unique districts in this era. I could use a little bit more production. Do you have any useful... See, like, you don't really have good places to build this quarter. You don't really have good places to build the market quarters. 20 production per turn sounds pretty good, though. I would still like to get over here and build a district right there, because that would be worth so much in terms of production. Like, that's 16, that's 20. I feel like building in this direction is still really good, because we really, really want a Maker's Quarter there. So I'm going to toss this down, even though the yield's a little lower, just because I want to get over in this direction. Alright, Georgetown, you built a Maker's Quarter. Nice. Do you have anything... So your food generation's good. We have a lot of influence saved up. I wonder if they're a mega city AI. I don't know if they're in an advanced enough era to do that. I can take a look in a minute. What's your pop... let's knock this out because it's cheap, and then we'll get some of these. Could also... Or do I want another district here? So industry definitely benefited from that. Oh, we should build this because this is super cheap and it'll increase production by a good bit. Okay. All right. Just gonna save again in case I have to reload this stupid game. I hate reloading too, but when I'm still trying to learn the mechanics and when bizarre stuff is happening, I'm more willing to do stuff like that. All right. Now, from this tile, can you land next turn? So if I'm reading this correctly, can get to that tile next turn, which is probably about as good as I can do. Yeah, they can't land next turn, but they can get next to the tile that, like they can get to that tile next turn.
Ready all, row.
All right. Would be nice if we had this next upgrade, but we don't have that quite yet. Science, we definitely need to upgrade science. Science is not that great right now. I can probably merge you with one of these stacks next turn. We'll see. How far can you get next turn? Yeah, you. Okay. You can get to that tile next turn. Well, I might not want to bring you that close. Actually, I might not want to bring you that close. I might end up retreating this pike back. All right, anyway, let's keep going.
Raise the mainsail.
Some people on YouTube are always trying to knock you. I'm sure some people will be like, reload, such a cheater. Someone will say that, I'm sure. All right. We'll just stay here. Stay in the shallow water. I think you're okay on that tile. Yeah, so I guess I don't really need to explore this now, because I've got the full map here. Let's turn the district indicator back on. Every time you reload, the district indicator goes away. So they've definitely got some nice territory here. Oh, is this another city? Did they merge these two together, or is this an outpost? I think these are just outposts that they have attached, not actually separate cities. Anyway, yeah, I'm not sure that there's much for this unit to do, honestly, except head up there and maybe explore off that coast. Maybe we can try to get open borders with this AI.
What concerns you today?
See if they'll be willing to sign open borders.
This proposition should be in
All right, I want the map info.
Your proposal makes good sense.
Okay, sure, whatever. Also, that will let the galleys that are over here can then scout out that territory too. All right, yeah, again, I just want vision of what's going on over there. All right, so the real poverty points built another maker's quarter. Okay, this poor city is a little bit weak here. I think I need to run industry specialist just because the terrain here is pretty sad. And I think I just need to keep bumping up the production for right now. Let me just see if there's something that would be more than 14 production. Stoneworks is mountain. This is probably about the same. The district might be slightly better. This will be useful to build, but it is a little pricey to do. I would like to get another research quarter there. Like this is a how many turns is it? Only 3 turns? Okay. This is a perfect spot to build a research quarter. It's next to a resource that produces science, so it exploits that. And then I think we'll probably build a research quarter here too. And then we need to get the stuff, this is the big improvement. +1 science on research quarter, or +2 on, and then plus per adjacent, which is really nice. Whereas like this city doesn't have the specialist slots to run this, so this doesn't really do a lot in this city. Good production amount. I mean, it depends on what stage of the game you're in. right now, I just don't have a great sense for that, for what it is. So I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. I think like right now 200 is decent, but I don't have a great feel for that, as I said. Because like this costs 800 or whatever. We actually have a lot of population here. We're kind of close to maxing out all our slots in this city. I wonder why this city has fewer slots than some of the others. Maybe I don't have as many districts? That's probably it. Like, I know I don't have a lot of farming districts here, but I think the city's fine on food because we got those harbors. Yeah, for right now, it's fine on food. And we do have 9 farmer specialists, which is a lot. Ancient 30, classical 100, medieval is 200 to 5. So we're in early medieval, so yeah, 200. Varus, and then it gets into the thousands due to the buildings. Yeah, I'm trying to think, do I just want more maybe I just want more production here. I would want... I don't know if I have enough maker's quarters to make this that great at this stage. Probably would do better to build another maker's quarter. This is probably better, +1 science per pop. Or we could get influence, but we haven't really been spending influence right now. Let's just get a little more production. When in doubt, get more production is a good rule of thumb. Alright, now let's see if anything happens to these units. So we've been pulling in fame pretty well. We have taken the fame lead, and we're close to some more stars. So we could actually go to the next era, I guess, if we wanted to. But we're not even close to the early modern era, so we're better off just staying here and grabbing more stars. We're certainly not getting the merchant star. But like, we're 1 away from this. We'll clearly be able to get the military star from maxing this out. Get the military star, get this scientist star, get the population star, get the builder star. Might as well. All right, so again, just be clear. There's no units here right now. Oh, well, if I'd known that curiosity was there, I could have grabbed it, but... All right. Oh, no, no. What is this? How? How? And then all of a sudden they're just there. Like, they don't even have vision. I guess they have vision because it's in their territory, but like, how do I defeat this? Like, how do I land units? It's just impossible. I can't land units. They just magically run out of the fog and suddenly they're attacking me. Maybe if I land at different points over here. That's all I can think of, that like maybe one of them is guaranteed to get ashore. And then once one of them is ashore, I'm set. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of, just units in different locations. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, let's move you up another tile. All right, one of these should be able to get ashore, hopefully. And then maybe I can retreat the ones that don't get ashore. Or something like that, I don't know. You can actually land this turn for some reason. I don't think I want to do that, though. Not by yourself.
Look out on the main map. Eyes on the...
I don't get it. These rules make no sense at all. Now, it would be nice to meet this AI who's over here. But we have to see one of their units for that. Oh, wait, can we actually move into their territory because we haven't met them yet? Is that
Devilishly
right?
clever, these Greeks.
All right, now we've met.
I would be more afraid of their wit and their words than of their troops.
Okay. I believe that's... Yeah, they are very weak. I think they have like one city that's dying right now.
Greetings. I'm a good neighbor and a loyal friend, as long as you don't cross me.
Yeah, the Huns have... So one thing I do like about this game is this is not Civ 6, where the AIs are just totally static the whole game. The AIs will beat the other AIs. Like, they will snowball ahead. Anyway, we might as well propose this. I have a feeling that we'll run them over at some point if they don't get run over by the Huns, but might as well start out on good situation. All right, so we got open borders with these guys. So let's head over there and start exploring. Scout out their territory. Always good to have map info. Yeah, okay, you can't do anything else this turn. Well, let's see what the heck happens here after this is done. All right, so I wanted to build this one, +1 money on market core. That should be worth a lot of money. And I really wish that the... Yeah, there we go. This is a little hard to see, but they'll all get more. And then I probably will drop... Well, it might actually be worthwhile to drop this here. This would be worth quite a bit, but it might be better to just drop another +7 money one there. All right, anyway, so Terrapin Creek, Fields, yeah, got some more industry. I'm running the money specialist. I would really like to get the thing that's plus money on money specialist. All right, so stability is still good here. So why don't we just put down another one of these? Again, I've been trying to build in this direction. I know I keep saying that this is where I want to put this. Now again, this is +20 production, but it's -3 food. So I really wish it would show the -3 food. Did they make a mistake in this update and stop showing when you lose things? Anyway, again, we're going to keep building and try to build in that spot. Okay, Turtletown now can run more researchers. Well, Turtletown needs to get its industry up a bit. Very good science, but not so great industry. So let's see what we can do to increase that. Don't need... All right, I guess it's got to be districts then. Fortunately, we have plenty of stability, so we can afford more. All right, that looks good. +23. +23 production works for me. There was a -3? Okay, I guess I just missed it then. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. +23 industry. Okay, fanatical on Turtletown plus faith plus 15 industry. I still don't really know what this faith does. I guess if we were competing on religion, there is like a religious lens, I think. Yeah, so this would be if we were competing on religion, but we are not at all. Our area is very solidly our faith. So I will take the plus production. Not that that's really going to do much, but whatever. Remind me later. We're good for right now. All right, let's see what the heck happens here. All right. We have finally achieved our goal. We have gotten our units on land. I don't know if you have to do it quickly or what, but I got them on land, and these are hopefully close enough that when this unit gets attacked, we can pull them in via reinforcements.
Do something clever today.
No, I'm actually not going to accept that.
Interesting. We will reflect upon it.
Well, if they're willing to get, I'll do it for money. How about that?
I cannot accept this as it.
I actually made it on board. Some cultures get big. Let's see. Compete religion gets. Oh, you also get the tenants faster. I thought it was just how much your population was. I could be wrong. I thought it was just each pop point was +1 tenant or +1 follower. Some cultures get big bonuses based on amount of faith. Okay, I haven't seen that yet, but I am sure that that is true. All right, you're just trying to get over there to keep exploring. You need to get back to shallow water. Coastal water. Boy, this looks like a... I don't have great vision of this, but this looks like a terrible starting position.
Brilliantly in your efforts to leave your mark on humankind.
Like, this looks very mountainous.
The very best.
Yeah, I got my units on land, thank goodness. Okay. So I don't know that I need this for vision anymore. Let's see if we can scout out. Actually, I might need these. You never know if they're going to jump in the water and try to attack me, so who the heck knows. So I'll stay here. I think I ran afoul of their zone of control rules. As for you, let's get you the heck out of here for right now. I can always land you on a future turn. Oh, no, wait, but if I move out, you might get sucked in to combat. Let's just join you together with the ship. And if they want to jump in the water to come... I really, really don't like them moving on their turn. Anyway. Okay, so now we'll go scout out whatever's over there. Thankfully, we were able to land. All right, so we're back to being break even now on money, thanks to these districts being worth quite a bit. Let's get one more. Let's see, 13. So because we paired these districts together, they're worth a lot more. Basically, the goal is like in theory, you want to put the science districts next to strategic resources and the money districts next to luxury resources. Excuse me. That's kind of like the natural pairing. All right. So we are out of other places to put specialists. Boy, this city has really grown quickly, hasn't it? So we could, oh wow, 32? Okay, yes. I will build another Maker's Quarter for 32. And then we'll see what we can do from there. Then we might need to, I already built the stability things? Okay, well, whatever. Then I think we want the manuscript, because then we can toss 2 more people into the researcher slot. All right. Let's, well, first, I should see if there's any civics I want to enact, because I do have a fair amount of influence. All right. Plus food allows to claim with money instead of... That's going to be useless to me because I have money woes. Plus 10 stability on city you occupy. Extra money from ransacking. Okay, maybe. I don't know what absorb city means. I know what attach outpost is. That doesn't feel that needed. Commons quarter, I don't think I really have built any of those. Bonus pop per ransack. Plus 1 on stability. Territories follow foreign religion. No. And none of this feels that good. I don't think I need any of these, so I'll just save my influence for right now. Yeah, none of that feels like stuff I really need, so... If I don't need it, I'll save the influence for getting cities and stuff. Alright. Alright, now I am sure that they're going to fight this battle, but I'm also sure that now that my units are on land, I can actually deploy them. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Come on. This makes no sense. Are you kidding me? They won't let me deploy my units. Why can't I deploy my units? It's 1 tile again. It is 1 goddamn tile again. Come on. What is wrong with this? Why do they get all these tiles? What? Why can't I can't use my units. This doesn't make any sense. I can't land, I can't use my units. It's the same thing again. It's going to be 1 unit standing here while there's 25 units in reserve that can't fight. This can't be the gameplay. This cannot be the gameplay. You can't have a situation where the player can't use the units they built. Like, what do I do? What do I do? I can't use my freaking units. They never let me use them. What am I missing here? What is it? This is like a perfect catch-22. I can't use my freaking units. It's so frustrating. Like, my voice is cracking because I'm so angry. I'm just like, I'm totally at a loss for words. I have no idea what to do. Again, I'm stronger than them, but they won't let me use these units. Well, if I use auto-resolve, I have no idea. I actually have no idea what would happen. If you somehow could attack first, but I can't. I can't attack first because they move. They always get to act first every time. It's like the game is like just sucker punching me again and again and again. I'm just at a loss for words. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. I am clearly stronger than them. I clearly can beat them, but they just have like these cheap tricks that won't let me land units, won't let me fight, and they just like pick off my units in like these absurd bullshit things. You have 3 units with the starting tile for... Okay. Well... So how do I do this? Like, how do I actually get these units in? Yeah, it's 408 to 247, but it's... Like, how do I actually use these units? I don't even want the... Like, I certainly don't want the crossbow to be the one unit that's defending here. I want it to be any of the 25 pikes I brought. Select the plus icon. Like, how do I do this? It just says, like, randomly picked one unit to get bushwhacked. The problem is you can only just deploy reinforcements on my turn, and it's never my turn, because they always go first, and then they always run around with their... I don't know how many... Their 8 units. So I guess I just have to do this. And now they're just going to run in and kill this unit before I can do anything. Like, they also picked literally the worst possible unit for me to defend. The crossbow, as opposed to any of the pikes who could easily defend. And now they're just going to all run around shooting me, and there will be no tiles to deploy on again. Like, is it literally just going to be one unit at a time popping up to get killed, and while all the others just stand around uselessly doing nothing? I mean, this combat model sounds good, but wow, does it not work when it... I mean, they're not even doing any damage to this unit. I'm so much stronger than them. If I could ever just use my goddamn units, instead of them being, like, caught up in this procedural chicanery that makes no sense, as they ride around one unit at a time. If I could ever just goddamn use my units... And if the only unit in the field is defeated, the battle ends too. Unbelievable. That's unbelievable. And I never get to act first ever? The AI just always gets to act first forever? It's like a perfect catch-22 that there's nothing I can do. I'm always screwed no matter what I do. How many of their units have actually gone? As I said, it's like I'm just perma-screwed here. Oh, I actually get to move? I get to freaking do something? I actually get to use my freaking units? Of course, naturally, they get these like enormous bonuses too. That's not even... +6 from fortification. I'm always having to attack up a hill into fortifications too. Defend for this round. Let's just get units out off the freaking beach. Spawn point is currently locked by the presence of another unit. I already can't attack because I select the defend command. Let's have this injured unit just run down here, literally just to get out of the way. They're all ranged attackers too, aren't they? You must deploy all ranged units first. Okay, here we actually get some better odds.
Give us strength.
Nice. Now can I get a unit in there? Wait, what's going on? Wait, why are they moving? I'm not done. Oh, did the turn end because I moved this unit down here? Oh no, I wasn't done yet. I wasn't done. Oh, that is bullshit. That is bullshit. Come on, I wasn't done yet. Oh my god, this combat system is terrible. No, I understand you're trying to show in chat, but like I wasn't done yet. I wasn't done deploying units, and it just ended, and it was suddenly their turn again. Oh my god. And now they all run up, shoot their little shots, and then run away again. These Huns have got to be the most frustrating opponent to be up against. And now they're all gonna run in and shoot, and they're all gonna run away again, and then they're gonna generate 8 more units again next turn out of thin air. But I am on the beach, and now that I'm on the beach, I can actually kill their units. But they'll just spawn another 10 units next turn. Okay, so now I finally get control. Now, can I move units? Okay, I need to continuously get units out onto the map. Alright, I finally have all my units in play. Thank goodness. Okay. Alright. This one's actually out of the little fortification zone. Alright, again, now that my units can actually fight, there is no path to that destination. But you have a path to that destination. Yeah, I mean, you saw that was 100-0 right there. Well, my units can actually fight. They're pretty good, because I'm, you know, a full tech level. Ah, you can get all the way up there, excellent. Probably do better by attacking because, I mean, not only are the numbers in my favor, they just have ranged attacks. They don't have to take physical. Yeah, I'll take that. They don't have to take damage in order to fight. Yeah, it's a lot. Doesn't look so great when I actually get to attack, does it? Yeah, not so great when my units actually get to do stuff, right? All right. Yeah, so it looks like you can only go in the fortifications if you're right next to them. So this pike's probably gonna die, but I mean, you just crippled another unit. Oh wait, I can reinforcement this guy too. Yeah, how do you like this now? Alright, now can I move anything else up? I would love to move you up, but I can't get in there, so I think you're okay there. You can defend, and you are fine just being down here. Yeah, how do you like it, Huns? Now that I actually have units on the field, how do you like this? There's something worse than the Huns? The Mongols, yeah, they do the same thing, but they're an era later. They do the same thing, but stronger. Yeah, so as expected, they killed the one pike that was off there exposed. But, I mean, you can see I've already killed 3 units and crippled a couple more. Even with them having the fortification bonuses. We should be able to kill most of them this turn. Then they'll get reinforcements next turn, but... Alright. I don't think I can kill all of those units this turn, but... Alright. Keep moving up these fresh pikes. The fact that I've had to fight into the teeth of a defensive formation every turn has certainly not been a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to use this attack to finish this one off. I don't think I can get another unit over there to kill this one. Yeah. Slightly unfortunate, but it is what it is. That is not quite going to kill that one. I don't suppose we can get up there now. And we can almost, but not quite, kill some of these. Alright, I'll continue moving into the fortifications. But we can move, like, I'm getting units inside the fortifications now. I assume this battle continues next round. Like I said, we've basically killed all the units they have at the moment. Alright, so this is... Yeah, this is the best odds I can get with this unit. So we crippled that unit. Unfortunately, couldn't quite finish it. I could try to retreat this unit and salvage it. It's not a bad idea because this unit's gonna die if it stays, and I can just move units up to replace. Got two of them at like 0 HP. One HP, I wasn't even exaggerating. So there's only two of them that are still healthy. Alright. I would love to move you up, but there's literally no tile you can move up. So I'll just defend you. This is probably better than being there, so defend you. You can come on up here, you never know, I might have a use for you. Okay. Battle will continue next turn. I'm sure they will have more units next turn, but we're looking better there. That said, let's get some more pikes. We're actually slightly positive on gold now, because we lost a unit or two. So they want a cultural agreement.
Fascinating. And yet...
We can stay on good terms with these guys. I asked for money before and they didn't have any. So we're definitely winning that battle against those guys. Alright, I don't suppose we can land. Alright, we'll have to land next turn then. And meanwhile over here now we're going to go explore. Is that a huge engagement range? Oh, that's their engagement range? Jeez. That is an absurd... That's just the entire territory, it looks like. Like, literally the whole territory is the engagement range? Okay. Well, I was gonna get some other reinforcements over there, and now I'm like, how do I get them over there? Yeah, your turn's done now. So, clearly some things in the combat battle are just breaking here with this conflict. It is not functioning the way it should at all. Okay. So we just finished that. Look at our science districts here. Nice. 10, 12, 10. Alright, now the food here is not great, so we're going to need to import some food for sure. This will help here. Just plus 5 food per, per horse. Helps a bit. Plus 3 food on harbor. Well, we have 1 harbor. Can't build more than 1 harbor here. Yeah. What is this? Plus 2 wow, we can spend 2,000 production for 2 influence. I will pass on that. Like, why is that even in the game? That's just like a trap for newcomers who don't know what they're doing. Yeah, the food is just so weak here that building farming districts is not very handy. That'd actually be minus... Well, look, do you see how it says plus 6, but it only says minus 5, like, down at the bottom? Like, previously I felt like it said at the top of this. So no, I do not want to build farming districts there. That's a net negative. I would like to build another district here long term. That'd be a good place for a science district, but let's get a little more food first with these animal barns. Yeah, since it's mostly water, it doesn't function as expected. Minus 10 industry or a minus 10 industry. Does this matter? I don't think it really does. Import, sure, whatever. Yeah, this city still needs more industry. Oh, it's not done its maker's quarter yet. Oh well, we'll get some overflow. Oh, it would. I think it was going to finish this, and then now it's not because of that. We should be watching what the heck's happening at this war. All right. I am sure that they have now gotten more units. So far they haven't. I'm sure that they will get more. Okay, if that's the best they can do, I'm not too worried. This unit they might be able to kill. Well, that wasn't bad at all. Okay. Alright. Well, we definitely want to kill some of these units, so I can get you inside the fortification, and I actually get the hill bonus here. Yeah, that's 100 to 0, because for once they don't have a huge bonus for fortification or whatnot. I actually have the high ground, so scratch that unit. Let's get you inside too. And now that's an easy kill, even attacking uphill. Alright. So once you're in the fortification, you have free movement. Nice. Let's have you kill this guy here, because you're a little bit lower on HP. And then that'll let you move to here. Okay. Yeah, then we've got a big combat advantage here. Although we didn't roll great on that round. You can just back out, I think. And then we can kill this unit with these guys. There's one guy left there. You other guys, I just want to get in the fortification. I would love to move you in, but of course I can't do that. Alright. Let's continue. You guys are fine back there. I think they have just one unit left. Yeah, that's their only unit. Okay. Well. This should be a rear attack too, yeah. So yeah, units kind of heal automatically in your territory. Alright. So we have killed them. No, note where my units are. They're all the way back here. Isn't that ridiculous? So what does it take to capture this city again?
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Wait, how did our war support go all the way down to 68? We were at 90 or something. Oh well. So now we need to go take this city, I believe. Now we get to do this again. Against the citizen defenders. Alright, but at least this time I get to go first. Alright, let's get the high health units up on the front lines. Because it's not going to... I'm so packed together, it's going to be hard to maneuver here. That's probably okay. Now the good news is, even with their fortification bonuses, these are still citizens who are, you know, very weak attackers. Alright, so let's shuffle everybody up here. Of course, I do not get the big anti-mounted bonus against these guys. Alright. But I can get the rear attack bonus, so I'll take that. These are the units that just magically appeared because I was attacking their city. Yeah, I can't get in there. Oh well. I should have held this guy out because this guy started here, attacked here, and then had this guy move into the fortification. So that's a bit sloppy, but having to deal with that fortification's a pain in the butt. Of course, my units keep taking damage as this goes on. Oh wait, I have a reinforcement up here. I forgot about that. There's still one. There's one that's still out there in the water, amazingly. Now, these guys take damage when they attack, don't they? Yeah, they also take damage attacking. So in theory, I could just sit here defending the whole time. But I think I do need... Alright, so there's that unit gonna die. Nope. Ah, I managed to save him. Okay. Okay. Let's just get you the heck out of here. Okay, you just get the heck out of there, because you're very low. Alright, we can kill you easily. I think this kills you. Yeah. Alright, now you're in the fortification. Feels like we already took these fortifications, but I guess we gotta take them again. Alright, there should be nowhere you can escape from here next turn. And some of you guys can just stand next to these units in the back because you do provide that mutual combat support bonus by being next to each other. Yeah, they got one unit left, so... Okay. That should be it. Alright. Alright, so we now have control of Harappa, apparently. So technically my unit should heal now, because they're in... Or I guess because it's occupied territory, it's not. So their war score is apparently not 0, but... Alright. So all my units have moved. It would be nice if they healed. It would also be nice if they didn't have... Yeah, here comes the next round of raiders. So here's what's so frustrating. These units are going to run in. They're going to recapture the city. I can't do anything about it because my units still can't get to the city tile to defend it. Then I will have to reconquer the city again. Now, does that make any sense? Does that make any sense that because I literally can't, like my units have not moved a single tile since they've landed and they fought 2 battles and killed I don't know how many units. Yeah, I've already completed the militarist star from this era. But watch, they're going to recapture this city and then it's going to respawn units and then I'm going to have to fight my way into the city all over again. I could be wrong, but I suspect they're just going to run right into the city and then it'll be recaptured again. Because that's what happened the last... Because we were literally in this same position previously. I had killed their entire army, I took the city, and then suddenly they just had the city back again. And then I had to conquer it again. So I suspect we're going to be in the exact same situation yet again. As soon as these 4 units run in. And like my units literally can't heal. So... It's just like impossible to ever capture this territory, even though I'm literally pantsing their army over and over again. So I could be wrong, but I suspect that's what's going to happen. So I think I'm going to start building more pikes again, just because I suspect I'm going to need more of them. Alright, so what did we finish? Yeah, I have a ton of influence, don't I? Well, let's get some more pikes. Once we can build knights, I will build some knights. But for right now, pikes are the best unit I can build. All right, here we got... Oh, all right. This city now has, like, legitimately good industry. Stability is still okay for the moment. So we want to build this so we can queue up some more researchers. Yeah, as soon as this finishes, I'll build another, start building some more pikes. All right, the battle that never ends. Yep, see? Now it's their city again. Because I didn't defend it, which I couldn't do because I could never move my units. So now I will have to recapture the city again because, like I said, I didn't defend it with units that couldn't move. But they are no longer the Huns. They have now become the Aztecs. So now they won't be able to pull units out. Yeah, your cities have been captured. How could I stop it from being captured? How? How is it possible for me to stop this city from being captured? Like, how? How is it possible? I never had a chance. My units fought the battle over here, and then it was recaptured before they could move to the city. How is it possible to not have that happen? Please tell me how it's possible for that not to be recaptured. How can I stop them from recapturing it? My units never get a chance to move. I mean, what am I supposed to do? It's like, well, you didn't defend it. It's like, but I couldn't. And I couldn't move a second army because every unit that's within 17 tiles gets pulled into the battle. So, like, again, what am I supposed to do?
You have a nerve showing your face.
The only thing I can say is their war support is at 2. So, like, can I force the... How do I, like, can I get something from them? Or does it have to be 0? Maybe attack on the city tile. That's actually a good point. Maybe that is what I need to do. Attack on the city tile itself. I actually hadn't even thought about that. Little old me like an idiot, assuming that if I attack from next to the city, it's fine. But I think you're right. Oh, look, here we go. Now they've got a full 4... Now they've got all these units. Now they've got the 4 citizens, and they've got these units running into. Ah, great. But at least I can be inside the encampment now, because my deployment's a little bit better. But it just feels... Wait, and they get to go first. Oh, that's right. They get to go first again. Because I never, ever, ever get to go first. I would have thought that with me initiating combat, I would get to go first. But apparently, no. Apparently, I still do not get to go first. Apparently, they still get to go first, no matter what. And now they will occupy all the encampment spots, and I have to dig them out again. Just like I've done on the 3 previous turns. Do you see why this just feels unbelievably unfair? Like, nothing about this feels fair at all. It's like, and now, yet again, they will occupy every single defensive tile, and I will have to fight my way in. How is this fair? How is this a fair system at all? Everyone in chat is like, this is ridiculously unfair. And now they they just respawned another 4 units for free. All right, well, let's get our reinforcements yet again. This poor pike up here has never ever has never gotten out of the goddamn water. He's still in the water. He's still in the freaking water. Anyway. Anyway, so on we go again. Sure feels like I should have beaten these guys by now. Alright, so we need to move... I'll just have you kill this guy. Currently locked. Okay, that's what I was worried about. Alright, wait. Your unit cannot move this round. Why not? Why can't I move into the encampment? This unit has movement. Why can't it move in? What's different about this than all the other turns? I don't understand. This unit hasn't moved yet. Why can't it move into the encampment? That makes no sense at all. If this unit has not attacked this turn, I specifically saved this unit's movement so I could move into the encampment. That does not make any sense at all. Anyway. You're gonna get attacked, so why don't you just defend? I just don't understand why this unit can't move into the encampment. Like, it hasn't moved. It has not moved this turn. Maybe maybe I'm wrong and I already moved this unit. I could be wrong. All right. I guess that's it for this turn. I mean, we slaughtered. Again, we're just slaughtering them. We killed 2 of the horse archers, the ones that actually do damage. So there's 2 of them left, and then a bunch of citizens that are, you know, very weak units. I think part of the frustration is also the way that they move and then attack and then move on every single turn. Like that they just endlessly get to attack and move and attack and move. Alright, so they killed a pike, but one of their citizens, I think, died in the process. Or something like that. Alright, and then this idiot foolishly came out from having the fortification bonus. Alright, we should be able to mop them up pretty good. Again, it's not this combat, it's then, I'm sure I'll have to fight them yet again on the following turn. Alright, can I get inside? Yes, okay. Yeah, and then it's just a one-shot one. I mean, the only reason this is even close is because they're getting these absurd bonuses. Like, once they don't have those huge bonuses, I just annihilate them instantly. Yeah. I mean, look. Anti-cav, rear attack, friendly units nearby. We're just so much stronger than them, and it's just all this nonsense that constantly stops me from being able to take these guys over. Okay, you're more beat up than I thought. But I'm sure we can finish off these guys. Yeah, because you can get in here, and then now you're not at the huge yeah, now that it's actually somewhat fair, you can annihilate this. So you actually have a ranged attack, so I will have you just shoot away. Alright, so we killed them all again, but I'm sure we'll have the same thing again on the following turn. That is all of them, right? There aren't any more units to kill, right? Or did I miss something? Oh, there's one other here? Oh, there's one other citizens here. I missed this unit. Alright. I feel like I've just been fighting this same battle endlessly. Okay. So, their war sport's going to be 0 next turn, right? Are they not... Do we actually have a turn where they are not... Let's see. What's this? Harappa has suffered attacks by the heathens of Aztecs. Now the religious leaders are calling for this conflict to be named a holy war against the Aztecs. That's the one I'm fighting, right? These guys are the... So this is, I can take less food to get plus to units. I can take extra industry at the cost of stability. I'll take this. Give me +1 combat strength. Give me that, please. Okay. So are we actually going to not have this city recaptured this turn? That sure would be nice. I think maybe this war is going to end on the inner turn, because I don't think this city's going to get recaptured, and their war score is going to hit 0 here. Because their score is going to hit 0. And I believe that did attacking the city tilt? No, we actually haven't gotten any evidence one way or the other to that effect yet. Fingers crossed for yeah, seriously. I just want this territory here, the one I've been fighting over for literally forever. Like, I would just like to get this territory. I would actually like to raise and then replace it with a colony, if that's possible to do. Or whatever the colony's called. Okay. So we're actually okay on money right now, but I think that's because some of our units died. I guess industry's okay there for right now. Stability looks good here. So let's keep building with more districts. When stability's good, build more districts. Now, can we build... I wouldn't mind building research districts here. Is there a place where I could build them? I don't know if there's a great place to build them. There's always like these desert wastelands over here, but I can't build it. Maybe once I get that common... Oh, this would be +13 over here? Why is it +13? Oh, because there's multiple strategic resources over here. Oh, I see. That's not bad. In this desert wasteland over here. That's pretty good, even if it does cost how much for production? I think that's worthwhile. Let's go for it. These are unexploited, and yeah, we could probably build around here long term. Because this, as I said, this is really just a desert wasteland over here. Alright, so we were scouting up to the north right now. Trying to get some more info on the bear people. Same deal over here. Yeah, we haven't... You're not actually trying to attack me, are you? I know that they're at war. I know that brown and orange are at war with one another. I don't even know what cultures they are. They change so much, it's hard to keep them straight. All right, so I had built a lot of these money districts here. And stability is still pretty good here. Oh, I can build another one of these harbors, my unique harbor. Is that worthwhile? Maybe. The yields are not that great right there. I think we might be able to do better. So what do we need? How are we on food here? Food is probably okay. I'm just looking to see. I might want another district up here in our big farming cluster. Actually, this will be good because it adds stability on our common quarters there. I'll take that for right now. And here... I don't see anything obvious to do. Oh, that's right. I was going to build this one, the one that I was trying to go towards for ages. +24. And then we can probably stop pushing infrastructure for a little bit there. Or pushing districts and go to other stuff. Like this. Then I'll go for that next, I think. So I can get a little bit more science. I feel like my science is not as great as I might have liked. Oh, you know why it is? It's because I didn't get the Curiosity Star at the beginning of the game, so I don't get +1 science per pop. Alright, anyway, in terms of Arrow Stars, we got the Militarist Star easily. We killed so many units. Destroy a total of 33. Well, we've killed 48. We're 1 away from the Tech Star. We'll get this pretty soon. I think we'll hold in this era at least until we get the Agrarian Star, the Builder Star, the Scientist Star. And then maybe we'll start looking for a new... I'm sure I could claim a wonder. I've got tons of... Where's the wonder list? Show unclaimed wonders. +1 food per faith. How does that work? Is it each city +1 food per faith? I don't know how that works. Forbidden City, +25 war support when going to war. It's the area you build it. Okay. 20 turns before being converted. These don't seem that good, honestly. This will be great for naval stuff. +5 vision range is insane, but I already have a big naval bonus. I don't see any of these as being something I want to invest a ton of culture in, like, or influence. I don't want to spend 450 influence. I mean, I certainly could, but I don't plan on building any of those. I'll hold off. All right, so here's the magic turn. Do we actually stay in control of this city?
Seafaring. To safely travel the dangerous, hungry oceans. You can cause trouble anywhere.
All right, so it looks like we have...
And have a better chance of getting away with it.
Looks like we actually have won the war. So let's see how this works. Okay. So we have winner. So we have won the war, and now we get to pick what we want. So we certainly want Give Harappa. And now, what else do we have? Kind of interesting. The first time I've been in this situation. Become a vassal. Ha, no, we want them dead, not vassaled. Okay, so what are these other places? Does it like show on the map where these are located? So Harappa, give Emewu. What is Emewu? I wish I knew where these were. Emewu is a territory. Okay, I see. It would be nice if it showed, though. Is this the beta patch? I don't think it's a beta patch because it just downloaded automatically. I didn't select anything. All right, so this is... If you click the small magnifying glass, it... Oh. Okay. So thank you. I figured there'd be something like that. Okay. So I could also get... I don't need money. I want territory. Territory is much more valuable. So where's this? Well, that would be nice, too. No, that's too far away. That's not useful. This territory here. Let's add this, too. So I have 24 more. Or what would this be? Where's no? That's not nearby. 0. So this is just off in the middle of nowhere. Well, we'll take it. Oh, I can't because it's not next to my territory. All right, so the 24. I guess that's all I'm getting. What about this? Could they give this too? No. Okay. All right, I guess that's all we're getting. So we'll take the rest in reparation. All right. So I guess we're doing this.
Your support, it is our rock in a storm.
The words stick in my craw, but we surrender.
Yes, you do. All right, so now we're one over the... Yeah, and now we got the expansionist star. That's pretty funny. All right, so first things first. Can I raise this and replace... So for you guys who have played this game more, is it possible for me to raise this and replace it with a colony? Like, is that possible? Because I feel like that's better if it's possible to do that. I know Varys was talking about this before. Because I would like to do that if I can. Yes, but you'd need to spend the influence to make it a city. I am sure that I would, but look how much influence I have. Like, I have a ton of influence. That I don't think is the issue right now. And then that would get me all of the buildings. Okay, so people are saying that's possible. I'm just going to save it real quick just in case I screw this up. This is the first time I've done this. So it's ransack the city center. Okay. That feels really, really wrong, but... Okay. And then next turn I just... Oh, so then I build a new outpost on this territory? Is that it? Okay. Then put an outpost, then turn it into a... Okay. I see how this works. Yeah, this will be fun. Now, why are my units... So my units are not healing now because it's... Shouldn't my units be healing in here? Should they like be supplied and be healing? Oh, it probably is because at the start of the turn it wasn't my territory. Let's try to have these guys, or does the raising happen faster if I have more units on the tile? It looks like it's one turn regardless. All the districts are preserved too. That is pretty nice. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna have these units heal for right now. Fastest time is one turn. Okay, and that makes sense that you can't go faster than one turn. Alright, by the way, now we get the upgraded little ships for my guys when they go over water. So I guess we're okay now as far as these pikes go. But I'll use these to fill out the composition of this army a little bit. Okay, yeah. And I would like to get some, I would like to fill them out with some knights too, because I certainly can build knights. But first up, I want to get the can merge cities. I want to play around with that. I have not unlocked. This is like as far as I've made it in the tech tree. I haven't made it further than this yet, so I want to play around with this feature. All right, the English feel differently. Blah blah blah. The real poverty points population has gone up by 1. Thank you, London. I've been frustrated throughout this stream. I hope I haven't been too much of a pain in the butt watching. All right, I think I'd rather get science in this city. All right, so the real poverty point just builds animal barns. Because its food is pretty sad here. Since stability is decent, yeah, stability is pretty decent. Actually, the stability is better than I expected here. Oh, because we're getting all those luxuries, that's why. So we'll just build another one of these districts. This territory is not good for much. I said I'd like to merge Terrapin Creek and the real poverty point together at some point. I don't know quite how that's going to work, but I'd like to try it. Oh, hey, can this guy finally now get off the water? Finally. This ship I don't have as much to do. Oh, I can upgrade now? Upgrade to Cog. Sure, why not? It's weird to me that it doesn't even use up the turn. Doesn't even use up a turn in doing that. Of course, I already have a Cog because I popped it out of a hut. I guess there's a curiosity up there. Alright, so we've got Harappa is our new territory. We picked up this one, and then Minchir. We'll attach this to this as soon as we raise and replace it. We'll attach it. So what's left of the Huns? So they have 2 cities remaining, it looks like, and then a whole bunch of territories. Because I know that that's their thing, is like they can't form cities. They just do that, get like that attachment thing. Yeah, we need to rename the city. And move capital, no. But I like that. You can't put an apostrophe in the name. So we haven't changed in this. Oh, you can actually put an apostrophe in the name. Nice. Oh, I don't know. That's right. I can't go into that territory. So we have to wait a little while for war support to build up again. No, I am not at war with these guys. I don't know why it keeps stopping me there. Oh, well. Yeah, don't mind us. We're totally not doing anything intimidating here. Wait, they're attacking me? We have an open borders agreement, and they're still attacking me anyway? Okay, you insist. Oh wait, did I move him off the high ground? Ah, that was stupid. That is my mistake. Man, the AI is aggressive in this game. Oh, they moved into a fortification. Okay, well, we can do this. Defend. Because AI is stupid. Is this round 2? Yeah, we'll just... It's round 2. We'll just defend again, because they're dumb enough to run up here and attack us again. This unit's probably going to die because if they keep attacking it. But sure, we'll kill your unit. Okay. much HP do they have left? Wait, now they're apparently on a tile where they get a humongous... Oh, well, we can just move in here. Is that better? I mean, a little bit. Still not good, though. Whatever. Just defend. Wait, I was defeated, huh? How was I defeated? What? Why was I defeated? Huh? Because they walked over that tent? Is that why? They took your flag. Okay. So if they take the flag, you just auto-lose at the end? Okay, I don't understand. I'm still learning how combat works in this game. I am still very confused, too. I was like, wait, I just auto-lose that? I'm still shocked that I was at war with them. I have open borders. I assumed I could just walk through and scout. Alright, well, you know what? Fine. You can play that. No, I'm not... Well, wait a minute. How is it that they're able to attack me and I can't attack them? They literally just attacked me, but I can't attack them? Oh, it's in their territory. Okay. It's in their territory. That's fair. That is fair. Well, I don't have anything to put in the queue because the city's about to get raised. Let's get another... Can we get a unit out? Maybe? Alright, anyway, over here. Alright, so this city's now up to 255 industry. That's pretty good. So, that's right. I say we're going to do this next. Alright, let's see what happens over here. Alright, so we just emptied out this territory. So now we're going to build an outpost here on the same tile. So evolve into a city, and then now how do I... Oh, and now it just instantly gets all that stuff. Okay. Starts with all infrastructure from eras 1 to 2. Okay. I mean, we'll take that. So now, look at this. Now we just start with all of this? That's insane. That's way too good. That's way too good. I just start with all of these buildings finished. That's crazy. And it gets 3 pop too. What? That can't, you can't have this. This is way too good. That's insane. They need to fix this. I like the idea that cities in later eras can get some infrastructure, but there's a difference between some infrastructure and having 25 buildings finished instantly. That's crazy. Okay. So normally I would put these people in food to get the city started, but I don't need that. The city's already growing insanely fast, so I'll just put them in science instead. Alright, well, okay. Well, you lose... It's true you lose all... Okay, so that is true. You lose all pop, but you get all the infrastructure, so that's pretty good. Oh, look at this. Now there's only 2 infrastructure we actually need. So we can build our unique district. So we might as well do that. Actually, before we even do that, let's attach these territories. Yeah. I mean, it costs 27 influence and 252. All right. So now we attach these other territories. So now they're all part of this city. Oh, apparently the city got renamed. What the... Oh, wait. Oh, because we raised that city. Duh. All right. So we're 1 over the city cap, but if we're able to merge, like if we're able to get this and are able to merge, like if I'm able to merge Real Poverty Point with Terrapin Creek together, that'll give me another city slot. And I have a feeling we can. Oh, you know what? We could also just, we could also just conquer this territory, right?
Yes, greetings. I hope you don't mind if I
We don't need too many more turns before we could get up to 80 worst support. What is the worst support situation look like with these guys?
I am listening, so speak your piece.
Cannot be done with it. Okay, so I can't go to war, even a surprise war anytime. I could always go to a surprise war with them. Let's give them a little while to recover. But I might just wipe out these extremely weak green people. Yeah, I might just wipe them out. The Viking, just like the Vikings, to sack a city and build it back better.
Hail, friend.
All right, so who is
I
this?
have
Oh,
an
this is with
issue
the
that
English.
benefit
What do
us
they
both.
want?
Fascinating. And yet...
Now you want a non-aggression pact. I don't know if I want to sign a non-aggression pact. Okay, I will. But I want you to pay me for it. If you're not going to pay me for it, I'm not going to do it. Sorry. You just killed one of my units, you jerk. No deal. No. And in fact, I'm killing your ship. I'm killing your units if I can catch you outside your territory. I have open borders so I can move through your territory. You are lucky. I'm like, you are very lucky that you are inside your territory. And in fact, I'm kind of hoping you'll slip out of your territory. I'm even going to send this other ship that's up here off to come help kill you. Kill your ships and units. Yeah, come on. At this stage of the game, that curiosity doesn't do a whole lot, but better than nothing. All right, so now these units should start healing. I mostly just want to keep these units hanging out here until they're healed. So this is... Oh, you even got the sword out of that city. Ha! Nice. So I don't have a ton for these units to do. I guess I can explore a little bit with one of these stacks. Let's send one of these units in here. You guys rest in cheer. What the heck? I thought I already moved this stack. Whatever. Why Poverty Point? Because the terrain down here is pretty sad. This is a little tundra island. It's not a strong location terrain-wise. That's why. Oh, hey, what kind of units are you fielding? Warriors? Yes. I have a feeling that we will be taking over your territory sooner rather than later. Just because I want to get another AI out of the game. Wait, what happened to these guys? Why are they no longer crossed out? Whatever. I like them being crossed out on the interface. Oh, this unit's still alive. Nice. Okay. Well, don't really have much of a use for you, to be honest. I might have you just slip into the water here.
Make full sail.
Suddenly there was a curiosity here.
Setting sail. Yes, sir.
Well, we sort of certainly have a lot of pikes. No shortage of pikes. I'm a little surprised none of these units got like extra XP. Oh wait, what the? Oh, can I actually fight these? Oh yeah, I can fight these guys because they're not. We don't have a non-aggression pact. Like they're in my territory. I don't know why it's not starting the combat, but I'm not sure why that's not happening. But okay. Yes, you can't disembark this turn, so stay there. Alright, Sula's Landing, yes. Wait, I thought I was gonna place the harbor? Yeah. I'll do that first, because I will lose the ability to build that district once the era's over. That looks like a bug. Okay, well, maybe. So what do we build here? Food district. Just want to keep the food up so you keep growing. Yeah, this is only at 19 out of 32 pop. So I don't quite understand what dictates the pop max. I don't really understand where that comes from. All right, anyway. So let's just get this for a little more influence. Oh no, I wanted this. Never mind. Definitely wanted the manuscript. That's the expensive one, but quite strong. Okay, so now we can run another researcher here. Stability is... Wow, stability is very high here. Why is my stability so high? Is it? I guess it's the luxuries? I guess. In fact, I should probably pay to import some luxuries. So I don't have enough research quarters to make that too useful yet. Let's get the theater, I think. Because why not? Get the extra influence. All right, let's see what we can trade for it. These guys are like my one genuine ally. So let's see what we can get. And they have a lot of good stuff to purchase. Like, this is absurdly cheap at 334. I'm just going to load up on these. So I should highlight again, what does this do? Every one of these is +2 industry on a maker's quarter. So all my maker's quarters now get +8 industry in addition to anything else. It's insane. The luxuries are broken in this game. They're way too strong. So what does this one do? +2 food on, that's just on the district. That's not that great. The T is a percentage increase. I think that's better. And it's also very cheap to buy. I mean, okay. Plus, every one of these resources gives stability, too. Pop max is number of job slots. Ah, okay. That's handy. Okay, so now we just, because we traded for everybody's resources, or the one AI that's large, their resources, now we have, like, insane stability everywhere, because we have 84 from luxuries. So this is where the game really breaks down. It's way, way too easy to get stability from just buying all the luxuries. It's really silly. Yep. It's really silly. The trade in this game is too good. It should be toned down like a lot. You should just always buy every resource you can. And it's way too powerful. One of my criticisms of the game is wait, what are you doing in my territory? What do you can't, well, I guess because we signed peace or I hadn't attached it. I'm keeping my eye on you. You should not be in my territory.
Headquarters dedicated to science. One wonders what will run out first, food or pens and paper.
I do not know what that unit. All right, so we got the osmosis. Yeah, access to your iron was purchased. Blah blah blah. So where did our here's our osmosis event. Minus 50% create outpost cost. Okay, so sometimes you get this stuff that pops up, which is like you get the ability to enact a civic for free. So what is the alternative to create an outpost? If we turn this down, we get minus 50 stability for 10 turns. Do I care about these two choices? This one was, it's that or minus 20% on Absorb City. I don't know exactly what Absorb City is. I certainly don't need minus 20% on Attach Outpost. That's irrelevant at this stage of the game. Does anyone know what Absorb City is? Is that the merged city together? Does anyone know? I'm probably just not going to pick either of these because I don't want to spend this much influence on stuff that doesn't feel. That's the merged city. All right, this is probably better. But do I really want to spend 1780 influence? Maybe. Let's put off, I can put off the decision for right now. Converting to Norseman in 2 turns. Oh, apparently we picked up Stonehenge. I didn't even realize that. Apparently that was in there. Extra capital. What's the stability like in this city? It's not great. I don't think we can, I think we have to enact this because I don't think I can absorb a minus 50 stability here. That's alright, whatever. Just that I probably wasn't going to pick either of them anyway. Alright, we get another, okay, cool, so we get another tenant. Well, we're all the way up to the 3rd one now. I think this one was a good choice, +5 science. This one just seems by far to be the best of the tier 1. I don't really know what the later ones do. Okay. +2 influence on commons quarters. That's not bad. +2 money per number of trade routes. That actually sounds pretty good too, because we have a lot of trade routes. Extra movement on every unit. That's pretty good. +20 per alliance. No, that's garbage. I mean, what is that going to do? We make 400 science per turn right now. What in the world is 20 science going to do for us? Did they research this at all? That just feels horrible. Unless I'm missing something. Unless it's like +20 per city, but +20 per alliance. Like, by this stage of the game, that is so little, it's pointless. +10 war support when opponent refuses your demands. +1 when opponent breaks an agreement. No. +15 industry. I mean, at this stage of the game, that's not much. Just +15 on main plaza. Like, that's a drop in the bucket, too, at this point. I feel like this might be good. I'm not sure how many common quarters I'm going to be building. But honestly, just plus movement on every unit feels pretty good right now. Unless I'm crazy. This feels like the best out of these options. Unless I'm totally missing something on some of these policies. This just feels like the best. How many commons quarters am I actually going to build? Not that many, I don't think. Alright, I'm going to take this. Because no one in chat is like, do not take that. What are the final choices, by the way? +2 combat strength on units, great. +5 money, do not take that. What was so bad about taking +1 land movement and +1 naval movement? What was so wrong about taking that? Oh, he's just joking. Okay, just joking. I was like, wait, did I do something horrible? Honestly, all of these sound pretty bad, other than +2 combat strength. So I'm pretty sure I will take that if we make it that far. All right.
This proposal respects your people and mine.
Want a scientific agreement? Okay, sure.
You
I don't know exactly what that does, but
let's.
Well, everybody's got
Something for every
agreements.
day. Sign
No,
this.
I am not going to take this because I'm planning on attacking these guys.
I'm sorry.
They won't like it, but whatever. I just want to get another AI out of the game, and these guys are super weak. I'm just waiting for my war support to get up to 80. It's only, what, 8 more turns? Yeah, we'll just wait for this to hit 80 and then wipe them out. And then we can maybe merge this city together with Sula's Landing. Something like that. Alright, anyway. Oh, I can't go through there. Okay, well, I can go through this territory. That's right, I would have to be back at war with them again. And we can upgrade this. But I'm not in. Wait, what? I did not want to do that. Okay, whatever. Alright, yeah, let's merge you over here. Now, I really want to know why I cannot apparently declare war on this. Like, they're in my territory. We don't have a non-aggression pact. I have no idea why I cannot attack this. If you hover over the agreement. Yeah, I have no idea why I can't attack this. They're in my territory. Neutral regiment. I don't get it. I'm not sure what I'm missing here. It might be better to raise, rebuild, and attach. Yeah, it might be. I don't know if I have enough influence for that, though. Might not have that much influence. I guess we'll see. Alright. I might just have you join up with the ships, if that doesn't slow them down too much in their movement. So how are we on Aristar? So we obviously got this. We're 4 pop away from this, so we'll get that. And we're 3 just... You know what? When we get this and this, I think we might go to the next era? Or does it really even matter? No one else is close. I know you see that these people are... But Nubians are still in the classical era, so it's not like they're actually an era behind me. So no one is even remotely close to claiming a medieval. It might just be good to get in the next era just to get whatever benefit I'm going to get. Or early modern, excuse me. Oh, I can't move through here because I can't go back to war with them. Okay, so I guess that ship's just stuck over there for right now. All right, and you can finally get off the boat. What is that? Why is there a shipwreck graphic there? That's weird. Okay. That was weird. All right, anyway, so now we can toss more specialists in here. Wow, this city is... You know, even though I said this city was, like, misbuilt in the past, this city has a ton of production. Holy cow. I think it's partly because this city got those double harbors that were just insane. Oh, I see what this is. I can choose where I want this to spawn. Yeah, I got my special harbor district here, and this city really, really benefited from the harbor district. All right, so we definitely want this, plus money on harbor. We have double harbors here. Although some of this other stuff is really cheap. We should knock out some of this other stuff too. I just spent a lot of influence. And we need to attach these cities when this finishes. Oh, and the Real Poverty Point finished its science district. Nice. So we're up to 500 science per turn. Okay. So that's what that science agreement does. It just adds science. All right, Real Poverty Point. So what do you need right now? You are, again, one of my weakest cities, but still hanging in there. This is what you need, because you've got 4 research quarters. This will significantly increase your research output. Okay. So I think I'm going to play this until I change cultures, which shouldn't be that far off. Yeah, look at this. This city gets 240 industry per turn. Okay. So, yeah. That's, and it has so much food. It's just going to grow pop at an insane rate. I'm going to have to keep an eye on this because I don't need more food. I'd rather get the extra science. All right, osmosis. Someone bought horses. Still have no idea why I cannot attack this unit. That's just camping out in my territory, but whatever. Let's continue exploring down here because there's a little bit of this territory we don't have explored. Unfortunately, I'm getting the zone of control rules here. I still have no idea what these units are doing here. Alright. So we should have 3 armies. Yeah, 3 full armies ready to descend on this whenever we can declare war. Well, they'll all die to trespass. So do you take damage from trespassing? I didn't even realize that. Like, well, they'll die due to trespassing eventually. Yeah, this ship I don't have much of a use for right now. I'd like to merge it with these other ships, but they're kind of separated by Hun territory, or former Huns. What are they now? Aztecs? Well, at least they're consistent with terms of aggression. At least they're consistent. So why don't you just station up there for right now? All right. You also finished the research building. Cool. All right, nice. All right, well, this city's producing 100 science per turn. Not bad. Let's knock out that influence building. And you just did the influence thingy. Okay. So your stability is fine. You should probably just build more districts then, unless there's something else. I don't think I have any research quarters here, so I don't think this will do any... Oh, wait, I have 1. This iron's worth a fair bit. Wait, no, that was not what I wanted. I wanted to see how much it would cost to build. Alright, 13 science? Yeah. That works for me. I don't mind building some science districts up here, because it lets me run more scientist specialists. I don't think losing the, 3 production is a big deal. And you just built the influence district. Gotcha. We'll get the +1 science per pop. It's pretty cheap, and this city has a lot of population. I mean, it's pretty cheap by now, since the city gets 300 industry per turn, or whatever. So yeah, we're making... I think the science is in pretty good shape for this stage of the game. Take damage each turn if you're in the borders of a city without open borders. I see. Well, they are taking damage. Varys is completely correct. I guess it's 10 damage per turn, so I guess they'll just die eventually.
Incredible. 10 territories pulled together into a single megalopolis. The next challenge is to come up with a suitably epic name.
That was the wrong message. That was the agrarian star, but it played the completing territory, so I don't quite understand that. We should build 4 more districts, which will be very easy to do, and then advance the era. Sula's Landing I have to keep a close eye on, because the weird... It's very weird situation. Alright. So... how do I even, like, reach this city? I'm like, is there, like, a path over here, or what? Oh, now they're moving. Okay. This game is so weird.
Look at what a competing empire has accomplished. A gasp of wonder, a cry of astonishment, and perhaps a pang of jealousy.
What are you talking about? This Civ sucks. I'm like, what are you talking about? This Civ is terrible. I guess I'll just, when I move in, like, move in from 3 sides or something? Anyway, just station these for right now. Like, what are you talking about? Are you drunk? Oh, the Pyramid Wonder in okay. Oh, I see. So it was reacting to me spotting the pyramids here. I see. Okay. Well, I would love to have the pyramids. It's a very nice wonder. Do I, by the way, does anyone know, do you gain the benefits if you capture wonders? I would assume that you do, but I'm not certain. Okay, so I wanted to get a couple more districts before advancing. Oh, yep, you do. Okay, I would have imagined so. I'll knock this out for one turn, and then I want to build a couple more districts because, as I said, I want to get that era star. All right, so hopefully we'll be able to. I don't know how the city merging really works.
Who knew there was such fortune in begging, borrowing, and stealing?
All right, so this is gives the ability to merge cities. We also picked up the ability to put a fort down, and I don't quite know how these siege weapons work. I understand that can only be constructed during a siege using accumulated siege works. I don't really understand how this works. I haven't really seen this unit. Do you like build this while you're in combat? I don't quite understand how this works. Because I have not seen this unit yet. Anyway, I'm sure it will make sense at some point. Now we discovered Halong Bay. These islets are said to have long protected mainlanders from the invaders of the sea, which is apparently my civ because I'm the Vikings.
Setting sail.
Let's just... How much movement do we have left? 5. All right, we can scout out what's up here then.
Yes. All hands to stations. Raise the mainsail.
If you attack it, you can choose not to assault, and it will build siege weapons over time. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Maybe that would have been better in some of these conflicts that I was in. So this continent over here, there's one city up here, and then there's this offshore island. Otherwise, and Babylon has apparently been starved down to size 0 after being captured. There's only 2 cities for Bear, and there's only one city and a captured city for whoever these people are, Nubia. Not a lot of cities actually remaining on the map. 1 here, 2 here. Wow, the Black Civ is really weak. My former enemies. Yes, we're just hanging out here until we have enough more support. 5 turns and we can attack them. Did I unlock any new units recently? No, just the siege weapon. So we got to decide where to go next. Like, what's the next big thing we want? Probably this, just the plus 10% science, because that scales well. This also, the plus 2 money per trader I like as well. This is another production building. The armory is good if you ever train units. Hamlet's kind of, actually, let's go for this, because this unlocks knights, and Hamlet's kind of interesting. I want to play around with that. In the next era, what's in the next era? So apparently if we unlock this, we can start with all infrastructure, including everything in this era, which is insane. And what is this? Settler. Create a city. I don't know. So is this different from like establishing an outpost? Interesting. Plus money. This is the upgrade. This is what pikes upgrade into. And this is gunpowder shows up as a resource. Unit can move or attack, but not both. Interesting. Extra unit slot for armies. Okay. Banks, more money per trader. Science per pop. Extra city cap. Boy, the next city cap is all the way down here. Geez, it takes a long time to reach that. I'm increasingly thinking I want to play Persia more often because the city cap just takes forever to get upgraded. This will be amazing, University. And this too. Wow, these are both really good. This tech's actually amazing. Plus 2 science per researcher, 3 researcher slot, plus 1 science on research quarter, plus 3 science on research quarter. Right, exactly. That's why I wasn't swapping, because I wanted to wait for that. That was the exact reason. See, we're on the same page there. That's a great suggestion. I was actually thinking about that. That's why I said I was holding off there. Okay, you have 1 move, so just chill for the rest of this turn. Okay, so we built the influence building. And you got tons of stability, so that's not the issue. Oh, we wanted to see if we could merge these cities together. Yes. Absorb this. Cost 9,000 influence. Okay. Well, Why would they have so few things that increase city cap? This is definitely too low. Like, and I'm playing on a small map. I'm not even playing on like a large map or anything. Just feels way too low. I feel like I want to play as Persia just to avoid that city cap because they're the only one. It's like the only way to get higher city cap. Well, anyway, this is expensive. I did not realize it would be quite this expensive to absorb to absorb another city in. But you know, we'll see what we can do to keep getting a little bit more influence. Overnight, I thought it might be like 3 or 4,000. I was not expecting 9,000. So I'm going to revise my earlier statement about how I thought the Celts were the best medieval. I'm going to change that to the Persians because, yeah. All right, so now that I have these research quarters, let's grab this. So, oh wait, I can build it. Oh, I should keep building these because I won't be able to build these once the era changes. And geez, 49 food per turn sounds pretty good. So yeah, let's get that. And we just, so I have in fact just picked up some of the influence stuff. All right, now this is my last chance to build this district, but I don't know that this district is that great here. Although stability does not appear to be a concern right now, let's be honest. So this is kind of my money city. But I don't have any, yeah, so I can't build that. +3 food on harbor, +3 money on harbor. We should build this to upgrade our maker's quarters because it's pretty cheap. Not that I have a ton of maker. It's kind of surprising I have this much industry. I don't really have a lot of maker's quarters in this city. I think I just have really good output from the ones I do have. Yeah. All right, Terrapin Creek. Yeah, so I've been getting that influence building, and honestly, my production feels pretty good in a lot of these cities right now, at least until I get like the next tier of buildings. Same thing, we'll knock that out. Very, very inexpensive at this stage of the game. So you just built the library for +1 science per pop. Yeah, you are looking pretty strong. Let's get this. Wow, I'm just knocking out the same building everywhere because it's finally at a point where it only takes 1 turn to build that. All right, new civic. +5 science on. Well, if I had more holy sites, this would be useful, but I have 2 holy sites. Like, why would I spend 2,000 influence on this? I have 2 holy sites. Wow. I did not realize I was going to end my turn, but okay. I can get a whole 10 science. Awesome. Maybe that functions differently for some other cultures, but for me, that's really bad. Anyway, we just about explored the whole world at this point. Aside from down here... Oh, you know what I can do? I can use this boat to explore down there. Hey, you. I'm going to put you on a go-to order down here, and then you can go explore that. Might as well. Okay. Now you can go see what's over here, which is probably nothing, but you never know. A curiosity out in the deep blue sea. Oh, we got another boat. Okay. Well, you know, if we ever have to fight somebody at sea, we actually have quite a few of these cogs. So what do we build here? School. Ah. Nice. You're not a money city. Okay, so stability is still good. Can you guys hear Sydney in the background? I'm sure some of you can. Okay. Well, probably want this just for the extra science per researcher and the extra researcher slots, even though the real poverty point is not especially great. Okay. By the way, like, what happens when you merge the cities? Do they still keep the same 2 production queues? I don't know how that works. I'm kind of curious to see how that functions. So now I'm starting to think that, remember that civic that was like -20% attached city? Yeah, maybe -20% would have been useful. It's basically attached for a city. Well, right, but the outposts don't have production queues. The cities do have production queues. Like, does the production queue go away? Like, because right now I can build infrastructure in both locations, but like, do I lose the ability to build infrastructure in both locations? I'm sure I'll figure it out. I'm sure I'll find it at some point. It goes away. Oh, well, why would I want to do that? Well, huh. So I can no longer build separate infrastructure, but I can still grow population? Do I like, does the population get merged or something? It's a very weird thing. Okay, well, we'll have to try it out at some point. Feels weird, though. Anyway. So I think I've built most of the useful. It's so you can take land from wars. Okay. I mean, I guess. So I have 2 harbors here. I guess I should build this because I do have naval trade routes, right? Can I like highlight the luxuries that go through here or something? Pop gets merged and you keep the districts. I see. Okay. So you lose the infrastructure, but it would apply to both. But it would apply to both cities anyway. Right. But the infrastructure would apply to both cities anyway. Because like look at something like this or +3 money on main plaza. Like you get the benefit from both. So it makes sense that it would go away because there'd be no purpose in building it separately once they're merged together. Wait, this is still going up? Now it's 10.5 thousand. It's still going up. Okay. Well, this one's only 4,600. Interesting. Why is this one the most expensive? Weird. That's kind of weird. It goes up based on difference and infrastructure. Okay. So it might be a lot cheaper to absorb this as a city. I have to hope so. That's the hope anyway. Alright, so we can... Mounted warfare. We can unlock for 1,400. Well, we can't do that, so we're just going to have to boost research. This is an older tech, I believe. Yeah, this is an older tech. So just boost research. Okay, well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better. It's super expensive because it's an offshore island. Oh, well. Like I said, I probably would not have used a city slot on that if I'd known, but maybe someday we'll be able to merge that in. All right, so what do we have here? We still have a gazillion buildings. This we should probably build. By the way, I still need to build 2 more districts. Maybe we just get another district to help with that. All right, so this city has like a gazillion production, or a good production anyway. But nothing that 39 more production wouldn't hurt. Let's get 39 more production. Why not? All right, Terrapin Creek. You just finished. Yeah, that's right. I was finishing charcoal kilns everywhere. All right, so you have long had industrial districts over here. But that's nothing we can't fix with even more industry. It's like I can put it here. It's -5 food in exchange for +31. I wouldn't. I'll just go here for +29. Why not? I don't mind just continuing to build in that direction. Its main use to avoid going 3 to 4 over cap so you don't lose all influence. All right, what is this? Chance of bad consequences. We'll take this then. Sure, why not? So how many more turns until we can attack these guys? 4 more turns. All right. I said I was going to play until I change cultures. Let's play until we wipe out these guys, because they're going to die, like, instantly. We're sure getting a lot of these osmosis events. Religious... sure, why not? The alternative was something I didn't care about. That's this one? Yeah, unlocks the ability to spend money. No, we don't. We have better uses for money than that. So sure, we'll go ahead and take that. Now if I ever build holy sites, they'll be a little bit cheaper. Will you accept this offer? What do they want? They want a non-aggression pact. Again, if you pay me for it.
Demonstrate genuine fairness,
nope.
And anything is possible.
Could actually declare war on them too, but they're far enough away that I'm not going after them at the moment. We're gonna absorb this green civ. That's pathetic, and then we'll wipe out the Huns. I still think of them as the Huns. I know there's someone else. Now they're the Aztecs. I still think of them as the Huns. And then after we wipe them out, we can turn our attention over here. We'll just keep going west to east, or east to west, other way around. All right, so we just need to get back to shallow water this turn. Let's make sure we get there so these units don't die. I think that takes up their whole movement. Nope, they were actually okay.
Scan the horizon.
All right, so we just built charcoal kiln. Okay. And this city actually doesn't have as many things to build. Well, I guess that means it's time to build another district or two. We could also use more food. This city's a little low on food. Why don't we do the unique district? Oh wait, why do I get influence? Is that because it's the unique district? I didn't think that this district had influence on it though. Ah, +2 influence from emblematic district. So all the special district. Is that new? I thought I didn't have that before. Oh well. So definitely worthwhile to build those unique districts. So how many cities you can have late game? I assume it just depends on how many you can support. So we got the school, charcoal kiln. Yeah. Yeah, we've actually knocked out most of the infrastructure here. I guess that'll be that means it'll be time for more districts afterwards. Just gonna do the charcoal kiln because it's cheap.
Whether or not the world goes hungry, with 30 farmers' quarters.
Heat
this
influencer.
city's
I guess we
won't.
did something. One of the builder stars. All right, so yeah, we're pretty much there as far as era score here. I guess we could get the tech one, but I'm not really worried about fame. We're pretty far ahead by this. Wow, we're getting a lot of osmosis events. Paid wages plus stability on cities. So what's this? Army wages. What's the alternative? Army wages up here. Sure. If you're gonna let me enact that for free. I mean, I'm not gonna pay 2,900 influence for that, but if you're just gonna let me do it for free, I don't need this. I'll just take that. Sure, why not? Can we get out of this menu screen? Sure, that's fine. I don't mind. Works for me. All right. Alright, so I think I've kind of explored most... Oh, there's the northern side of that island. We'll just knock that out, revealing what's up there on the map. There's like a tiny little bit of fog at the poles, but that's about it. What is this? Oh, that's just the merge option. Okay, so we finished... another district. This city keeps cranking them out. So we need to increase food here. That's what we're missing. Now this city's food output is not great, unfortunately. And that's because most of its food is coming from the harbors. Yeah, it's down to just 4 food per turn, so we need to... I need to find a nice food belt for this place. Unfortunately, I don't really see a good place to get food. This is the best option, so I guess we'll... At least then we can run another farmer specialist afterwards, but... Kind of a sad city for food. Just not a good location. What I need to do is get over here. Actually, you know what? Let's belie that district. If we plant here, we lose 4 industry, but it opens up a path over to here where there's a much better place to put farms down. Like there's actually room for good farming over here. So let's try that. Oh, I have not been watching Sula's Landing, have I, the last few turns? Okay, well, we want to get this harbor district down before we change the eras. That'll work. 40 food per turn. That'll work. So, like, I don't really need to run Farmer Specialist. It's growing a pop point, like, every single turn. So I'll just run Science and then Industry. And my understanding is even if I change the era, if this is halfway done, it'll still finish in the production queue. So your food situation is also not great. So you also need some farms. There's another situation where like, down here would be a better location for farms. Maybe I can just build in that direction this way. Like just build out in this direction or something. This is 15 food, so sure, why not? I do lose 3 production, but at this point losing 3 production's like whatever. So you built that. Yes, I was going to have you build more research district because you've kind of knocked out all your infrastructure here. This is I wish I could see how much I was getting from ongoing trade, but I think we're okay for right now. +3 food on harbor, whatever. We have 1 harbor there. It's not going to do anything. Your food situation is also a little bit lagging as well. Actually, more than science. We could use a little bit more food here. I'll put it here because then the commons quarter gets a little bit more stability. And we finished House of Scribes. Nice. This city has to... Wow, we can run a lot of researchers here because we have all those research districts. That and food. Desperately need food here. Maybe we... Well, that's bad. 3 food on the harbor. That's kind of terrible. Now, if it was 3 food on all of these tiles, it would be different. But, yeah, that's actually not that good. I could always get this. It's kind of expensive. I really wish I could get more food here. What would a district do? Anything? No, the districts are pretty sad in terms of farming, but I guess I need food somewhere. Probably need farming on both of these tiles, and then like another one over here, just because the city is so sad from a food perspective. All right. So we just finished, what, chivalry? Now we could build knights if we needed to. Let's grab this, +1 unit slot per army. That feels useful. And then we can turn our attention to the more expensive stuff. Oh, now we're up to 700 science. I didn't realize our science had accelerated that high. I mean, I'm going to want all this stuff eventually, because it's all useful. That tech movable typeface looks really amazing. As soon as I get in the next era, I think I might just beeline that. Well, no, actually I can't, because I want to get colony plan. That's much better. All right, so how close are we to hitting these guys?
Yes, great.
2 turns. 2 turns. By the way, what's our war support getting? It slowly grows back up towards these guys too. We'll be back for you, Aztecs. Don't you wait. Just you wait. Don't you wait. That doesn't make any sense. All right, I was gonna see if any of these units can be upgraded. The sword will be able to upgrade when I finish this tech to the great sword, but the rest... I mean, these guys just have warriors, so does it even matter? And I'm getting osmosis events like every turn. The war between the Nubians and the English has ended. Okay. So I guess that's just it for the bear people. It looks like they hit 0 war support, and now they're just dead. Because they do not appear to have any territory left, as far as I can see. Well, not so good for them. I guess that Sipar was captured, and then this city got signed over in the treaty. So they're just dead, too. So, R.I.P. Bear people. I do like that the AI... I said this before, but I like how the AI will be very vicious towards other AIs. Oh, this city only has... Oh, that's right. I was like, why is the city's stability so low? Market quarter. Oh, because there's a ton of districts here. That's why. Because there's a ridiculous number of districts here. We can build our next stone ring here, and that'll provide a little stability for this city. Also, I have multiple territories attached to it. All right, they want monocultural civics osmosis, and they want monoculturalism. Where is that? Wait, where is this? Cultural blessing. Where is this one? I am totally blanking on what they're actually asking me to pick between. They want me to swap. Oh, I don't know that I want that. Monoculturalism. Hold on. Is it this one? Well, I don't know that I want to lose the influence for extra stability. I'd rather have the influence. I think that's a no. I think that's a no there. Now the problem is that's going to drop stability by minus 50. Oh, I thought this was just let me like pick stuff for free. What happens if the stability drops that low? I guess I could technically detach the territories briefly for stability. I don't like that event at all. That's a tough call. I don't really want to swap because it's going to cost me influence, and influence is something that it's a little tricky to get because I'm getting influence on all the... But I also don't really want this city to start revolting because of lack of stability. Time to rush some stability. Yeah, seriously. Build this stone ring for 20. That's about it. You know, I wouldn't have been spamming out these districts quite so quickly if I'd known. Well, I mean, I can build these, right? Commons quarters. Like I can build one here for, wait, only 10? I can build one here for 15. All right, well, I don't want to enact that policy. So, time to rush some stability. So what happens? Let's actually. This is a good test case. What happens if we screw up on stability? Just in case this goes horribly wrong. Oh, that's right. I get a little time. I forgot that I get a little bit of time to do this. Nice. Rush for 17 pop. No. Okay, so let's... Now this is in the queue, so this will stay here, right? Like, I don't lose this because it's in the queue. Anyway, let's start here. So we'll build that. That'll get us 15. Gets us to 19. And then... Oh, you know, and we can do this. Hold on. If it has production in it, it'll stay. Okay. So we do want to build this. No, we have to cancel that for right now. So how do I slot this into the queue ahead of, and we're going to dump this somewhere useless. How about right here? Oh, there we go. So it's still in the queue. Nice. All right, so we're going to knock this out quickly because this is a shared production. So I can just have all my cities that are not building something help. We can probably do that. Yeah, we can do that in one turn. Okay. So that'll help. So yeah, that'll take care of that. So now we don't have to worry. So that'll get us 20 stability, and then we can build that commons district, and that's another 15. So that's 35, and boom, and we're done. And we make it past the crisis. Yay! Okay. I mean, we're running workers, so we might as well build that. This city's pretty awesome. Oh, well, we'll finish that right now, and then I'll get that other district. Okay, so I wanted you to scout out down here. Oh, yeah, I had one movement point left. Whoops. Oh, well. Well, so much for the bear people. You can drag and drop to rearrange queue. Okay, that is helpful to know. All right. I do like the fact that you get a little bit of time to work on this stuff.
Figuratively and literally.
Like stability, yeah, it's dropping to 24, but we can build this right here. There we go. And yeah, by the time that finishes, we should be... That should be okay. I mean, the minus 50 stability is temporary. Let's be honest. Also, is the commons quarter that expensive? Oh, it's 1,000 production. Wow, I didn't realize that. Okay, well then. I did not realize that was that expensive. Oh my god, another one of these? Are you kidding me? I need to kill these guys just to stop having these civics osmosis things pop up. I don't like this. I don't like the fact that my choices are now being overridden by this stupid game mechanic. Civics osmosis. No, I'm sure it's one of the ones I haven't enacted yet. Like, it's not fair to have a giant penalty if I don't pick, if the game, like, I have to do Elder's Wisdom, thank you. It's like I have to do something I don't want. Wait, I already have this. I literally already have this in place. Why is it... Whatever. That doesn't make any sense. Oh no, they want me to revoke it. Okay, well, I'll just enact it again. Assholes. Oh, well, apparently now I can... now in order to reenact it, it's going to cost me 2,900. Are you kidding me? Well, I can't have double penalties on. I would have gone with the other one if I'd known that. That's really annoying. I do not like this at all. This is just stupid. Like, I made my decision, and now the game's like, well, you can either make your decision or your city collapse into helpless instability. That's really stupid. Like, please don't make this keep happening turn after turn. And it's like, it's literally every turn it's happening. Like, I made my choice. Don't force me to do something that one of the other AIs is doing. Like, this is not fun. And I've got to slip back here because I ended my turn one tile off. So, double stability penalty for going against it twice. Yeah, something insane like that. Those penalties don't stack, it re-extend. Oh, it re-extends it. Oh. So it's not another minus 50, it just extends it? Okay, well, if that's fine, then I'm not... If that's the case, then I'm going to go back to the beginning of this turn again. So it just extends the penalty. Okay, well, that's fine. You can extend it as long as you want. I'm already dealing with it. Sula wants dictatorial powers from the Senate. No, I want the game. The whole point is I have these choices. I spend influence. I pick the one I want. I don't want the game forcing me then 70 turns later to suddenly pick another one. I was like, no, I don't want to do that, and I don't want to suffer huge penalties if I don't pick that one. That's just silly. And also, hi, like Mario Samus. Okay. It even says you benefit from your proximity to others, and it's like, I'm not dealing with it. Alright, so refuse. Alright, so you're right. It's just defiant. So it doesn't even look like it added. It just reset how long it would last for, which is whatever. So we could always build another stone ring as well. So we're just going to build all our stone rings here. It's manageable with the one penalty, even though it's not good. I mean, 50 stability penalty is not terribly good. Do we just build another stone ring? That would get me 40 stability to offset another 20 to offset this. I'll finish this district and then I'll probably build the stone rings because this district's going to cost me another another minus 10% stability, but whatever. Where are these ones going? I'm like, where are the bear people going? I guess they're constantly taking damage because they're not in, they're like always in enemy territory at all times. So they're just gonna like slowly bleed to death or something. I have no idea why they're still alive. If they try to skedaddle down to the south side, I'll just try to kill them. They need to find somewhere to land and build an outpost. Well, there's no place to build an outpost. The whole map's occupied, as far as I can see. So I guess they just slowly die until they find a place to build an outpost, but there are none. Yeah. That's kind of sad. Alright, anyway. What was I working on here? Oh, this is my money city. That's right. So I was curious if there was any money stuff I could build here. I think I kind of have most of that stuff right now. For once, I feel like I've actually kind of built my way through most of the stuff. All right, so... Oh, we want another food specialist? Yeah, all right, so that looks a bit better. So it's either more production or more money. Probably more money, because this is my one one town that actually is any good whatsoever with money. So we'll just keep get rid of that. We'll just keep building these for the time being. This costs me like 3 production, but whatever. Oh, and I gotta turn the districts back on because every time you reload, they get turned off again. All right, now you built another food farming district. So let's keep your growth up. You don't need the industry that badly. And you've kind of also burned through all your stuff. So the knights are noticeably more expensive. The crossbows are 180, the knights are 720. Why are they like 5 times as expensive? It's a little bit weird. Well, anyway, yeah, now we might as well knock this out because it's very cheap. You build, all right, yeah. Now I wanted to see, yeah, so this is what I thought is now I'd be able to build over here and I'd be able to get actual food output. Actually, I probably need the money more. All right, so, our war support's 80.
I hope you don't mind if I stare.
Goodbye,
We've
Greeks.
exhausted peaceful solutions. I'm
We're just waiting for that. All right, here we go. Man, these guys are pathetic. Why can't I move in their territory?
Let's go! Forward, march!
I mean, yeah, they just retreated. That's not a surprise. Okay, so I believe that I got everything I wanted to. So I should probably just advance the era now, because I'm not gonna, yeah, let's just advance the era now. Pick our new, all right, so let's pick our new culture right now. Knights can pretty much one-hit any non-spear unit. Interesting, I didn't know about that. So we are gonna switch. So the Dutch I know are a mercantile one, +1 money per pop. This is it. The next game I want to do is I want to do a game that's all cash rushing, and the Dutch will be great for that, but they're not going to be very good for this game. All right, so the Haudenosaunee, previously also known as the Iroquois, so we can get more food. I don't know that we need food that badly at this stage of the game. Like, this is not terrible or anything. It certainly gets you a lot of food. So, possibility. Korea. All right, I like this. +3 science on any tile that produces science. Ooh. I'm assuming that does this apply to research quarters or not? +2 influence, plus science per adjacent research output. Also +1 science. I like this a lot. It applies to any science. Yeah, this feels good. Another unique unit is a boat, which, you know, whatever. But they feel very good. Joseon, one of the Korean dynasties. All right, the Ming. Minus cost of enacting and canceling civics, +1 influence on territory. So strategic research quarters, anything like that. That's good. +1 influence per... Ooh, okay. Oh, that's... So +1 influence for every district you build. Wow. Okay, if you want influence... Yikes. Okay. So do we want to emphasize science or influence? Influence lets us do more with, like, crazy attaching of cities. But science does more to get us through the tech tree faster. And rocket cart, pretty strong too. Well, 8 range? What? 8 range? And the targeted unit cannot move next turn. Holy cow. Yeah, these are both very good choices. All right, well, we're moguls, +2 industry per number of... That doesn't feel that good. +3 industry per worker. So another maker's quarter, definitely good. No question about that. But I feel like at this stage of the game, I actually feel like the production is not kind of what's limiting me. I feel like science and influence are more limiting right now. So this is certainly good. No question about it. I mean, this district's great. But I'm not sure that I need that quite as much. All right, Ottomans, heavy weapons. I don't know what heavy weapons are. Their district is plus influence and plus influence per adjacent district. Certainly not got bad, but you have to place it pretty well. Those are cannons and bombards. Okay, I'm not as intrigued by this. As I said, if I was like legitimately in a place where I had to fight, this would be excellent. But like this is influence per district period in the city or in the territory. So it doesn't have to be next to them. And if you do place it next to them, it's +2 influence per district. This is +3 influence per district, but but this is +1 faith per district. Interesting. Oh, and the Ming's tea house also gives stability. Ah, I see. I think I like Ming a bit more if I want influence. All right, polls. So they have a fortification thingy, which is not going to be handy for us. +2 stability on district is nice. That's quite nice. All right, influence, district fortification, stability, extra combat strength. The advantage of this is you can place it anywhere. It doesn't have to be next to stuff. I still don't think that this is... If I was really hurting for stability, but I don't think so. Combat strength for units starting their turn in a non-ally. So extra strength if you're fighting in enemy territory, certainly good. More faith. Again, I don't think that faith is really needed at this stage. And Edo Japanese, +1 influence per pop. Ooh. Oh. +5 influence per adjacent mountain. Oh, man. +1 influence for every pop point? Holy cow. Well, if I want influence, I think this is even better. It's just influence per pop, period. Oh, I really like that. And I love the fact that I don't even have to do anything. I just get like +20 influence immediately without doing anything. The passive bonuses always feel like the best in most cases because you don't even have to build anything. You just get it. And then we also get this samurai. This is an anti-cav unit. Interesting. It's like a sword, but also anti-cav as well. The tea house can be built per district, though. Unless you have some super cities, the Ming usually work out to more influence. That's true. The tea house can be built per district. Or per territory, correct. Yeah, per territory. Because it's +1 influence. Right, because every territory can get this. And then yeah, I see what you're saying. Plus it's this... Boy, those are both very good. And it's +1 influence on territory and cheaper civics as well. Boy, that's a tough choice. I really like both of them. Oh, and then the last one is Venice, which is like a commerce one. Yeah. Certainly not bad, but not what we're looking for. And then they have a unique unit. Oh, boy. What are people thinking? You like the Edo Japanese more? I really like the adjacent mountain, too, because I have a lot of mountains in my territory. Or do we like the Ming? With +1 influence per district. I think it's between those two. Korea I also like as well, but I feel like influence limits me more than science. I feel like it's easy. Let me put it this way. I feel like it's easier to get science than influence. So we had one vote for China, one vote for Ming China, one vote for Edo Japan. Edo is about equal with Ming, Varus is saying. Agreed. If I were fighting wars and I weren't running over backward civs, the Spanish would be good. I'd love to see those rockets in use. Okay. I like the request for the rocket. Science is easier. I prefer Ming. Okay, we've heard more votes for Ming, so let's go with them. That's what people are suggesting. And their vote for the rocket cart. I like this. I'd also like to see the rocket cart too. Let's do it. We'll be... Oh, look at my outfit. Awesome.
Geography, cartography, algebra, optics, astronomy.
That is a really pretty... I don't know the term for that
It's a time of
particular
discovery
garb, but it's
and
very pretty.
exploration. But discoveries are not made solely by traders and adventurers. Those who explore with ships and caravans would go in circles.
G-Pow?
Those
I just
explore
don't know.
Pens and parchment. Will the world remember Ming China for its caravans carrying brilliant ceramics? Or for its hunger for the territory those caravans traverse?
Might remember us for our hunger for territory. I'm just saying. Okay. Alright, so now we can go into the next era. We will, of course, finish this tech. And then the question is, what did I want to... I think I need to grab this first, because then I can raise and replace cities with all infrastructure from era 1 through 3. So is this the start of a new turn? Like, did that end my turn when that happened? Hold on. Oh, cool. We can start getting military stars again. Just in time. Overkill much? It did not... Wait a minute. Did it just pull the units that were over here into the battle? Because I did not want the units over here to enter this battle. Well, whatever. Wait. No, okay. They're still separate. Well... I mean, sucks to be you guys is all I'm gonna say. Okay, this unit's not apart. That's good. Oh, this unit actually doesn't get one-shotted. I'm a little surprised. Oh, this unit's actually outside the battlefield. I think it's going to take one more round because there are just literally not enough units for us. Oh, no, never mind. We got it. Okay, yeah. We got them. I think with 471 against 40, we don't need to... Oh, we got another one of these weird deployment things again, don't we? Okay. So, are they going to attack? When's it my turn? So they have a scout rider and citizens. Now, I'd like to bring in my reinforcements, but I can't get off that tile. Wait, can I actually bring these units in? Oh, I can. Awesome. Let's go. I'm like, let's go. Actually don't get as good odds here. I think I might just defend here with this unit. Well, if I had known I could bring these other units in, I might have attacked, but oh well. Or no, you. This is a little bit weird that I had units over here that are now fighting in a battle that was initiated here. It's gonna take me a little while to get used to this. This combat engine's a little bit weird. Alright, let's go. Keep bringing them in. It's like a clown car. I think that's about as many as I can bring in for this round. I'll move you back because you already took a little damage. Well, this was just sad. Agreed. This is a good outpost, but a poor city. Because the territory is just awful over here. Okay. So are they dead yet? Yeah, we can just outpost this and then attach it to Sula's Landing. For even more of a stability penalty. Or we can just attach it later. Wait, cannot be done while occupied? What? How much longer does that penalty last? Oh, cool, only 9 more turns. Wait. So what just happened? Since that was their only city, they should lose all war support. Okay. Did I finish this? I'm very confused as to what's happening right now. So we need to get the Commons Quarter constructed for sure. Oh, they're still, this civ is still running around, slowly dying. They're losing 10 health per turn. I would actually attack them if I could, but I can't go in, yeah, can't go in enemy territory there. So they're just dying gradually. They have stuff under construction in that territory. Oh, huh. What is this? City is participating in construction. Can I ransack this, or maybe I have to wait another turn? Because I want an outpost. I don't actually want to. You can ransack it next turn. Okay. Because I'd like to build an outpost. I don't have to attach it right away. I just want an outpost so I can control the territory. Eventually we'll want to attach this, but maybe we attach it to Tenochtitlan or something. Also captured a wonder under construction. Okay, well, is that what this is? Yeah, this is, it's like my cities are confused or something about what's going on. Grand oh, now that we can, okay, so now we can build the Grand Tea House. Oh my god, 27 culture? Okay. So now, do we lose any of the... Oh, we don't have any yields on that tile. Okay, yes, I would like 27 influence, please. So, just you hang in here, Lil Real Poverty Point. We're going to get you attached soon enough. So we're obviously going to build the emblematic district wherever we can. So, now we do lose the yields on this tile, but for every district it's next to, we get influence. Yeah, I think I like this. T-power, seriously. And we can build it in every territory too, so like I can build it over here as well. Like another 27. And it produces stability too, which is awesome. Actually, on that note, let's go back to Sula's Landing. Let's not do the Commons Quarter, let's do the Tea House. Yeah, because that's 10 stability. Well, no. We need to fix the stability first. We can always build it, I don't know, one of these tiles. This is where if I had money, I would just cash rush this before the stability collapses. This gets us to 29 stability, though. How much production is this? 1,076. All right, I guess we can't speed it up more than 4 turns. All right, well, I'm certainly going to build this district everywhere. That looks like a good spot to put this on. This is not much of a tile here. 18 influence. I mean, these should probably, like, double our influence up to, like, 600 or 700 once they're built. Because I can build a bunch of these all over my territory. That's right, you can increase stability by stationing them in a city. Yes, let's do that with this group as soon as we can move them next turn. Let's get them back over there. Alright, let's see if we finish off this civ. Heavy infantry reach mutinous. Yeah, I'm aware. Sula's Landing converted to a new religion. Greeks have a war support of 0. So are they dead? How does this work? So I guess we have this. And I don't want them to become a vassal. This works.
I suspected that you would acquiesce.
So I'm pretty sure they're dead now. We also now are 7 over the cap, but we can raise this. This is a very, very weak city. It's a good spot for an outpost, as Varys said, but... Oh, it's actually worth a lot of money. Oh, we actually got a ton of money there. Enough that, hey, we'll cash rush this and boom. Now we're solid. Now we're solid on stability. And then we'll build this for... So what do we lose? 2 food? Oh no, 2 food. Surely we don't want to lose 2 food. Get another 10 stability and 44 influence. Works for me. Greeks, no. No, you're dead. I'm not signing anything with you.
I find your...
You guys are dead. All right. Meanwhile, so we'll be out from under this. I mean, I guess technically I have enough influence now that I can afford to be at 7 out of 5 because it's like 110 influence. What is it? 120 for being 2 over the cap. Like I can actually afford that right now if I want. But still, there would be the possibility of setting up. Well, we're going to take this. We're going to be taking territory from these guys relatively soon, and then we'll keep this city. By the way, where's the next increase to the city cap on the tech tree? Feels like it takes forever to get that. +1 unit slot. Where is the next city? Oh, way down here? Wow. There are just not enough. It's very, very slow. Okay. So what did I want next? This would actually be pretty nice in a lot of cities, but I think what I really want is movable typeface. Is that in the next era or this one? It's actually in this era, so let's just go get it. Like it's not that expensive. It's 5,800 beakers, but like this is 4,500 beakers, so it's not much different. Let's just go grab that immediately because this feels super powerful having both of these. +2 science per researcher, +3 researcher slots, and the university. These are both awesome. All right. Yeah, so you can actually be upgraded. Cool. That's right. Yeah, we'll do that. Doesn't even use up your movement. You're going to go stand in this city for extra stability, just because. No, I wanted... Oh my god. Yes, stay together. What is going on? Why are they all moving individually? I don't understand what's going on here. I wanted them all to move as a stack. Whatever. Okay, I don't quite understand what happened there, but we'll take it. Yeah, you guys are still hanging out over here. We'll skip your turn. All right, you need to get back to land on this turn, so I don't want to get too aggressive scouting over here. All right. I do have 8 movement thanks to being the Norwegians in the previous era. All right, so what's our stars? Yeah, so we don't have any of them right now, but we're pretty close to this. We're 1 away from the... Wow, we're 1 away from the Builder Star? Okay. That's fine. Actually, I've explored pretty much the whole map at this point. So yeah, it's going to be down to just... Like, the bear people are basically dead. They're just slowly dying. So which is this Temple of Artemis? Your units ignore movement penalties. I mean, we can build this, right? How does this work? Do we now have claim on the wonders now that that's claimed by the Greeks? Like, do we now get to build this because we took them over basically? Also, what are the new wonders in this era that we have? Yep, Vera said we do. Okay, cool. Anchor Watt +1 food per faith. No, okay, these are the 4 new ones. Topkapi Palace. On City Outpost, plus 100% towards shared product. Oh, okay. So if you want to build wonders, this is what you take, because it doubles production on shared products. That's pretty cool. Plus 50% money on Calm City. I usually don't have that much stability. Plus, I don't need money. +1 faith per district. Again, if I needed faith, but I don't. All of your cities gain food equal to 50% of the food produced by Machu Picchu's city. Okay, that sounds good. That actually is kind of interesting. Every city gets food equal to 50. That sounds broken. Am I missing something, or is that really overpowered? What's my top food city anyway? Is it Georgetown? This might be my top food city. Anyway. All right, so this stack. Let's just move you guys up here for now. It's very good. The production too. Machu Picchu is this game's granary. Yeah, seriously. All right, so we just finished. We finished 1 grand tea house. But can I interest you in a 2nd grand tea house? Cannot be done. Ah, I can't. I already built. Okay, so yeah, that sounds good. So we'll lose 6 food, 8 production, which is not great, but 24 influence. Yeah, we're probably not going to get a better one than that because I think I can then build around this district over there. So this is kind of like in a super common quarter, if that makes sense, like a super commons quarter. Yeah, I can just build 2 districts on those 2 tiles. Next, keep working on this. 28 influence. Remember, this is with minus 120 influence per turn. All right, yeah, you're about to die, so yeah. Have fun with that for a turn. Poor Athens. I mean, I guess we should just finish this, right? Your units ignore movement penalties. Let's build some of the tea houses and then we'll work on it. Okay, so again, this district is really strong when it's next to a bunch of other districts. So we'll want to surround any of these with other districts. This looks, yeah, this will work because we can build a production district here and then a food district here. So that works. It's a 1-turn build. All right, so this will be the last turn I do today because I just want to verify that green is dead. Builder star unlocked. Yeah, green's dead. The Greeks have fallen. The Greeks were very, very weak. All right, now we'll set up a... Is there a better place to set up the... I actually think this is probably the best spot, even considering how weak this is. I think it is the best spot. We'll set that up. And that way we'll continue to hold control over that territory. Okay. How is there a stone ring up? Oh, it's right here. Huh. I guess we should finish that. Even though it doesn't appear to be attached to anything. Well, we certainly could use more stability here in Sula's Landing, which, by the way, has room enough for 41 pop, thanks to having all that crazy infrastructure. Well, anyway, let's... Stability seems to be under control for right now. Let's get another tea house. For another 42 influence. What? That's insane. What are the rules on this again? Per adjacent district. Okay. But why is it so high there? It's not even next to that many districts. Oh well. I'm not complaining. Actually, this might not be bad. No, because then I can't build more districts around it long term. Here I can actually continue building districts around this. Oh, it's because of the amount of districts in that city. Yeah, that's why. I can't build it over here. That's why, because this city has an insane amount of districts. That's why. Well, we will keep working on these, on pumping these out. Influence is still going up. All right, so now, yeah, we really should be up to like 700 influence pretty quickly here. It's okay, real poverty point. Someday, we're going to attach you someday. Although I don't know why the absorb button is not listed here. Oh, there it is, 12,000. Keeps going up though. Oh well, someday. Someday.
Things change. Even
You guys are dying.
I have a proposal for you.
If you give us money.
I can go
No.
for that.
You guys are literally in the process of dying. Alright, so. That does not appear to have granted extra stability for the moment, but we'll have you chill there. Maybe you have to wait a couple turns. Alright, yeah, why don't you just defog this little corner, and then I don't know what I'll do with you after that. I haven't really needed ships, but you never know when you might need a ship. Oh, hey! Hi there! Yeah, guess what? We don't have a non-aggression pact, buddy. No, I would like my ships to be on the front line, thank you.
Take no prisoners.
Goodbye. I was there to get the kill shot. I mean, they would have been dead in like a turn anyway, but... Now, and then there were 3. The English refused your treaty. Yeah, well, they have a lot more concerns than that. Hey, I'll take one more point towards a military star in this era. We're pretty far out in front on fame at this point. I don't really see anyone catching us. All right, so next up, well, I got to finish out this turn, but then so now we're just gonna wait until we're in a position to run over these guys, our enemies, the Huns. I think I want the next tier of units for that. We'll grab these 2 techs, and then we'll grab the next tier of units. In particular, I want to be able to upgrade pikes. Oh, and we want to get our unique unit. Yes, we want rocket carts. That's what we want to use, some rocket carts. That and we want to grab this tech because all our pikes can become halberdiers. So I got to start saving money because I'm going to need them for upgrades. Those things are not cheap. And you're probably fine right over here, honestly. Oh, we can also have larger stacks now, too. Yeah, you're fine over here. We can just go to sleep there for now. Yeah, I've gotten pretty far ahead of the AI in this game. Pretty far ahead. Alright. So have we already built? No, we have not built over here. So again, want to be next to other districts if we can. This is a good... No, can't be done on a resource deposit, of course. This is a good spot. Because we'll definitely build around this spot later on. But we might as well take... Actually, we can't... This is like a perfect spot. It's almost like I left this specifically for this. Cool. Alright. So, Turtle Town. I'm just going to keep popping these out, because... Yeah, they're pretty good. Alright, so long term... I'm just trying to think... Oh, and now I can finally see where the saltpeter deposits are. So I'm just trying to think long term where I'm going to build the science districts, because I want them to be near each other. Like if I put this here... Well, if I put it here, I'm for sure going to put a science district here, and then probably some around here. So I think this spot's slightly better, because this is like at the border of the territory. So we'll just go here for right now. It's amazing that these things also increase stability, too. Alright, so we can now place another one of these. So yeah, so the benefit's not quite as insane here. It's more of a question of, like, where am I going to build long-term? And I think long-term... I will build some more districts in this area. So this is probably a good spot. It is next to a resource that I can't build on, but I think I will definitely build a maker's quarter there. So I think that's good. Just like I said, I'm going to build a farm district over here, I think, long term. All right, that's probably as good of a spot as I'm going to be able to find, honestly. I think it's better than trying to build down here, where it's less certain I'm going to build more districts. So, all right. Keep that influence going up. Now we have a new civic. Fundamental values. Minus 50% on garrison industry cost. On common quarters industry cost. I don't want either of those. Especially not at the insane cost that they're now requiring in influence. Alright, so this is a good stopping point. I'm sorry if you're catching us right at the end of the stream, Jaguar, but... It's similar to Civ in a lot of ways, but it definitely has some of its own unique quirks. Resource extractors count as districts. Oh! I didn't know that. Nice. Very nice. So we can attach this. Do we have enough stability to attach this, just out of curiosity? No, we definitely do not. But once we finish some more of these districts, we may have enough stability to attach this. Poor Sula's Landing has so many districts. We'll have to build some more common quarters here, and I'm probably going to build another stone ring. Oh, you know what? If we built Temple of Artemis, because Temple of Artemis is in this territory, right? Temple of Artemis is right here. If we finish Temple of Artemis and then attach, we'd actually get plus 40 stability. Oh, we should do that. Well, anyway, once we get done with all these unique districts, I'll have everyone share production, build Temple of Artemis, and then attach, because there'll be enough stability for that. Cool. That works. And then I probably need to keep saving influence because I want to raise and replace this with a new colony that gets the bazillion free buildings. Cool. Okay. Like I said, good stopping point. Let me go ahead and save here. So enormously frustrating throughout much of the stream. But once I finally got my units on land, I was able to defeat the Huns. I guess they technically became the Aztecs, but I still think of them as the Huns. So we'll keep going. Next time we'll try to run over these guys and see how it goes. So catch you guys next week. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you then. Bye, guys.